Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Cup of Dusk. My name is Roizoga. Roll that R as always. I hope you're all doing amazing tonight. Happy Saturday. I forgot what day of the week it was. I promise it doesn't happen often. It just happens all the time. Oh, sorry. I already had a little bit of a clothing mishap. Hello, Mama Buns. Oh, I'm early. Hi. Hello to you too. I hope you're doing amazing. Rolling R's are the best. Oh, well, thank you. Hello, Russian George. Welcome in. Hello, Quash, Sadman Valdez. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Choco, I saw you. I see we have a lot of new people in chat, and I see we got a bunch of new customers coming in now. We've got, it's Jeansy, Ola Kanika, the Luke, Terry Two-Turned, and Giga Ratsu. Oh, and hello, Lil Rose Darling. Here from TikTok, welcome in. And Shoji's left arm. What? Does Shoji need his arm? Does Shoji need his arm? Did you steal his arm? Oh no. We're already committing murder tonight, chat. It's already happening. Hello, Choco. It's so nice to see you. You stole it! Doesn't he need that arm? Tibby3D, welcome to the cafe. I hope you're doing amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. What's up, chat? How's everybody doing tonight? You guys all doing amazing? I hope you are. I know you are. Hello, my new customer. Welcome in, Echots? I feel like it's Echo TS. Echo TS 123. Kyle! Thank you so much for the 9 months at tier 2. Crazy son of a bitch that didn't play the notification for some reason because Stream Elements is lagging. Let's go. Broke your wrist? What? That's not good. Are you okay? I hope that does better soon. I'm doing well, thanks for asking. Yeah, of course. Tired but good? Hell yeah. We'll take tired but good any day. Motorcycle accident. Oh shit, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope that you recover quickly and that you end up okay. Yes, hell yeah. Hey. There we go. Kyle, thank you for the tier 2 sub for, I don't remember how many months it was. 9 months. There we go. Cetera. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Cup of Dusk. Madison Fleck, hello. We do love seeing all these first-time chatters. Guys, if you are new to the chat, if you're new to the channel, if you're new to the experience of the Cup of Dusk, say something. Say hello. I love seeing new people come in and vibe. I'm doing good, Roy. Just finished beating, whoa. Chief. Chillax. We don't need to hear about that. Dicks! We could hear about that. That's not the end of the world. Honey Hot Kiss. Thank you so much for the follow. Hey. Or the sub. I'm blown away. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for the dicks as well. That's a hype train. Oh gosh. Level 2. Why is it level 2 already? Whoa. You guys are insane tonight already. Cup of Dusk. This is a cafe. It is. It is indeed. It is indeed a Cup of Dusk cafe. Hydrate. Oh, I'm on it. Sleepy Koala. Thank you so much for the follow. Now, guys, if this is any of your first times being here, I know that the Cup of Dusk can be a little confusing, can be a little overwhelming at times. Hey, Nazuna, thank you so much for the 200 bits. Your books have been shipped. Hopefully UPS are not dicks like those dicks. So thank you for the 300 bits, I guess, in total. I appreciate those. Thank you. And thank you for buying me those books in the first place. I'm very excited to read them when I can. When I have the spare time. 100%. But yes, guys, for those of you that aren't aware, welcome to the Cup of Dusk. It is a cafe that I run, that I bring various VTubers from around the internet. We talk about various topics, adult topics at that. Let me just shake down my hair, make sure you guys feel comfortable too. We talk about various adult-related topics like gender identity, BDSM, kink lifestyle, sexuality, and much more. So if you're looking for a place where you feel like you can be yourself, talk about kinks openly, and more things like that, well, pull up a chair, kick up your feet, because it's morphin' time. But the most important thing is, the cool thing with the Cup of Dusk, you never know who's going to show up. You know, it's a cafe. We got a bunch of guests from demons to gods to dinosaurs to gang leaders. We have so many different people, and you just never know who's going to show up. It's crazy. Oh, but that was definitely an entrance for you to come in on. Hello.
Hello. Do you need a moment?
No, I think that the other customers are just kind of being a little rowdy. But welcome into the Cup of Dusk. Can I your name? Name.
I'm Ramaea. It's nice to be here.
Ramaea. Oh, okay. Hello, Ramaea.
Hello, and your name is?
I'm.
Sax is kind of good, but everything that happened before that's a little iffy.
Little sus. Listen, I'm not judging, but definitely a little sus. A little sus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes. But welcome to my fine establishment. Here we share coffee and we some sweets, teas, things like that. And let me just button myself back up for you real quick. Now, you said your name was Ramaea.
Yes.
I can't help but notice you've got some scales and some horns. Those are really cool looking.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I am a water dragon.
What? I don't know why that's sad, but water dragon. You know, we've had some dragons in here. You don't breathe fire, do you?
I do not.
Okay. Woo! I was worried.
I'm more along the lines of either healing or drowning. You know, one or the other.
Oh, one of those sounds really good. The other one, not so much.
Yeah, that's generally reserved for some reason, people keep trying to eat my tail. It's like 90% fluff, but people keep trying to bite it, and so, you know, you just gotta take care of them. You gotta take them out.
Is there a reason why they keep trying to eat your tail? Like, does it taste like something?
No. Apparently because of my scale coloring, people seem to think that it should taste like fruit gummies, because I don't think they understand how meat works.
Yeah, generally meat or flesh doesn't taste like fruit gummies unless you've got some sort of like magical affliction, I guess is the right way of putting it.
Dicks! Yeah, no, Oh!
Yeah, that got me too. I don't know about magical dicks either, but listen. Again, we don't judge here. If that's what people like, they can like them.
Indeed.
Yes. But hey, can I start you off with maybe a cup of coffee, some tea? What are you in the mood for?
Sure. Could I just get a vanilla latte for now?
Vanilla latte. Okay. Oh, we do. We have something called the Cup of Dusk. Also, thank you for the sexy sax. We do appreciate that because everybody knows a good cup of coffee is very sexy. But listen, we do have our specialty, which is, it is not dicks. Our specialty is not dicks, chat. Behave. We have a new guest here, Ramaea, you know. And I'm sorry, I don't think I got your pronouns.
She, her.
She, her. Okay, just making sure, you know. But we do have a special called the Cup of Dusk. It is a cup of dirty chai with caramel turned into a bit of a, almost like a macchiato type thing. Dicks! It's not dicks.
I was about to say that sounds really nice, and then the first thing you said sounded really nice.
I mean, listen. Dicks sound good all the time to me. But regardless, I can imagine a customer that wants some coffee probably doesn't want a dick shoved in their coffee.
Probably not. Surprise dicks are kind of the worst.
But listen, let me go ahead and get that started for you. Hey, and Catageddon, thank you so much for the follow. What is with all right, chat. You guys are being unhinged tonight. What is happening? What is happening with you guys, huh?
Do you have to clean this place yourself, or do you have to pay a biohazard team?
It's a little bit of column A, column B. It depends on how big the issue is, but like we've got so much money.
Oh.
We have so much money. Listen, it's not even funny.
That's always good.
Yeah, we've got like a dinosaur bankrolling this place.
Oh.
Thank you for the applause. I agree. Having a dinosaur is pretty damn impressive. I agree. But hey, let me get you this cup of dusk real quick. And yeah. Do you want it hot or iced?
Hot, please.
Oh yeah, sure. Hey, True Tay Dream. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. All right. Well, while I'm doing that, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell everybody a little bit about yourself, and I promise I'm listening. You can see the ears; they're gonna be going.
Okay, I can definitely see the ears.
They're
very cute.
I think you mean manly and tough.
Yes, absolutely, the manliest, toughest bunny ears I have ever seen.
Now you're just patronizing me. I'll get your drink.
No, I didn't mean to.
Yeah. Sure. I totally believe you now. All right, listen, I'm getting the coffee.
Yes.
I'm getting the coffee. Well,
All right.
the cup of dusk, that is.
Oh, sounds good. Hello, I am Ramaea. I am a water dragon. Came here from the world of magic. Met a wonderful little imp who has led me to many happy moments in this realm. And I decided to stop by this establishment because I'd heard so much about it. And I'm very excited for my time here, though it did start off a little stinky. Some of the customers here seem to have a mild problem, but that's okay.
Saxophones are pretty good, and listen, you know, you've got shit, you know, you got, you know, I see you. But I'm curious. You mentioned something before this person shared 1,000 bits. Whoa.
Oh damn!
Oh my god! And then sharded immediately. What are you guys doing? I'm gonna have to increase the prices of these if you're gonna keep.
Riches to pay the cleaning crew.
Oh my gosh! Apparently so. Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits and for I guess sharding everywhere. Oh my god.
I'm just gonna stay a little close to this bar and away from that corner over there where those customers seem to be having a time.
Yeah, see, there's another one! Guys, shut the fuck up! You guys are ruining the experience for a new guest! What the hell? We're trying to vibe here. You're ruining the vibe! It's not the vibe. It's not the vibe. It's not the vibe. Listen, okay. Well, alright, listen. I do have to ask because you mentioned it. You mentioned it. Oh my god, the fucking sharding. The sharding. I'm so sorry. They're not normally this aggressive.
It's okay. Next time I come by, I might just bring a couple air fresheners. I'm sure it's not always like this. I'll believe you.
You'd think
like
you'd think that people would understand that this is a place of business. You know, we're professionals here. Dicks. We're not professional dicks here. We're professionals. Just professionals. Listen, chat. You won't like me when I'm angry. I swear to God. You won't like.
Ears twitch when you're angry.
Oh, there we go. There we go. We won. Okay, we did it. We did it. We did it. Okay.
Victory.
What I was going to ask you was, why exactly, or who exactly, or what exactly? Sorry, I'm getting so flushed and my shirt's just flying open. Dicks. It's not flying open into dicks. Okay, listen. I'm so sorry that chat is being so rude to you and throwing dicks in your ears constantly.
I know, there's just so many dicks.
There's so
many.
So
it's
many.
like a field of dicks.
And a field of sharding.
It's not. It's just dicks and shard. I'm not quite sure what I expected coming to this cafe, but it wasn't this.
And saxophones.
Y'all are into some stuff here, I guess.
I mean, listen, we don't judge what people are into.
Yeah.
But I will say, I'm quite surprised by the amount of sharding dicks and saxophones that we've had tonight, with nothing happening. I haven't even given you your drink yet. I'm trying to make conversation here. Hold on. Here's your drink.
Oh, why? Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. But see, what I wanted to ask you was, you mentioned hearing about this place from someone else. Who did you hear about this place from?
Just kind of general word of mouth around the friend group.
Oh, thank God.
I'd heard your name before from Kitty, and I've just been hearing a lot of really nice things from various people about here, so I figured I'd check it out. And your bar seems very clean for what's happening over there,
okay.
So as long as I face you, like, everything is gorgeous.
It's just sound effects, I promise. People are not actually taking huge dumps in the cafe. It's, gosh, chat. Back me up on this one. I'm watching you. I swear to God, you don't want to make me come around this counter. Dicks! What was that? Huh? What was that, chat? What did you say? Or your toilet's broken again? That's not my fault. You guys keep fucking sharding. Get the fuck out. You can't hold your bowel. Get the fuck out. I don't give a fuck.
The coffee is just really growing through this group.
It shouldn't be. Unless they have really bad, bowel issues. Which again, not judging, people have issues from time to time. But yeah. Maybe just kind of chill themselves out. Regardless, I'm glad to hear that you didn't hear about this from somebody specific. We've had a couple guests come in that have come in expecting a certain type of treatment or a certain type of beverage or a certain type of certain thing in general. And
I thought the Cup of Dusk was the special, but there seems to be some customers saying Rilk?
No, listen. That's not something that you need to worry about. We can talk about that another time when the sun has gone down and John Twitch is not paying attention.
I see.
Yes.
Okay, I'll just enjoy my Cup of Dusk for now.
Listen, we'll take it like that. Okay. Also, hello, Merciful. Very tasty. Good. I'm glad you like it. Are you a fan of chai?
I am. It's quite good. I do love my tea, but feeling the caffeine hit right now.
Well, I mean, it's tea, but it's with espresso roasted in it. That's what makes it a dirty chai. Oh my goodness gracious! What, Chad? What is happening? What is happening? I'm
very distracted. Do you mind if I pet your ears?
Oh, yeah. Go for it.
Okay, like I haven't seen a bunny boy before, so I'm just. Well, I've seen one before, but your ears are very cute.
Just be careful. They're a little sensitive,
Okay.
Do you need me to crouch down more?
I think so. I'll try to fix.
Oh, I'm sorry. It looks like we got a raid. I didn't even see the notification.
Oh, hello.
There isn't one. Weird. Welcome in, raiders, to the sexy ear petting simulator, 2022. Ramaea, it's okay. It's okay, Ramaea. We're gonna be okay. Welcome in, raiders. Hex of Magi, or is it Magi? Welcome in. My name is Roy Zoga. Ramaea!
Hello.
She is a water dragon, and she's here to enjoy some nice caffeinated beverages. And
nice to meet you all.
And not be bombarded with dicks. Yes.
Although that does seem to keep happening.
It does in fact seem to keep happening. But Beyblade's Master, welcome in.
It's a very exciting cafe you have here.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I would say. See, there we go. What the heck? The notifications are just like so delayed. Merciful, really? Take that business elsewhere. Come on.
Merciful, do you need me to grab you a Tums?
I can't believe we've done this. I thought we were friends. I thought we were friends. Baby Etrigan, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the cafe. Listen, I promise the cafe isn't normally this chaotic. It actually is, but there's usually a lot less sharding and dicks and sexy saxophones. Mainly because nothing's happened yet. There's the raid notification. See, I'm not crazy. I just didn't see it because it didn't play. It's not my fault.
Listen, you were distracted. I was petting your ears. You had to take a moment.
That is 100% what it was. Nekosumi, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the cafe. Did you get your fill of ear petting? Or...
I did. They're so soft. I love it.
Well, I'm glad you like them.
They're so nice.
Yes. Now, have you been to a cafe before? I can't say I've seen you around before. You new in the area?
Yes, I've just kind of stopped by. I'm exploring a bit around, seeing where I want to settle. These where I'm from, my dragon horde doesn't quite convert to earth money so nicely, so I figured I'd hop around, see where I feel like settling before dealing with all of that.
I totally understand. Well, wait, you said dragon horde. Are you like, wait, can you like literally turn into a dragon?
Of course. I'm not gonna do it right now because I'd absolutely destroy your cafe.
I was gonna say I would hope and maybe.
I feel like your dinosaur would be a little angry at me if they had to re-bankroll it.
You know, it's funny you say that because actually he'd probably enjoy it.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. It happens all the time. He actually wants people to destroy the cafe and me generally. That's kind of like the equation, you know?
I see.
Yes.
I guess next time they're around, like maybe I'll transform and show off.
Okay. We'll have to wait until we see Red Claw draws come back in and see what he wants to say. Oh my gosh. We didn't even do anything. We didn't even do anything.
Listen, it's just the sheer aura we radiate, apparently.
I don't know about me. I think it's you.
I mean, you got that top button undone.
Okay, listen.
You're definitely contributing.
That's not my listen. I'm just I'm just here and I'm existing and the button just just one of those situations.
Just Peck's too powerful.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah. Apparently. So, listen, we can talk about Pecs all day, which I'm sure is a great topic. But it's clearly, I think the sexy sax is for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, of course. I mean, like, come on. Here, let me clean up a little bit here. Oh my god, we got applause and bits. Oh my goodness
so
gracious.
Kind.
You guys are being ridiculous with the bits. Seriously appreciate them. Seriously, thank you. But no, look, I legitimately love your outfit. The color scheme works really nicely. I see you're also a fan of pinks and purples.
I am. I wanted to have a lot of fun. I was running around for a bit in an outfit that people kept calling me a secretary, so I decided to let my hair down and just have a little more fun with it.
Oh, I definitely understand the letting your hair down part. I tend to switch between, it being up like this and then down a little bit more shaggy. But you said a secretary. Do you still have that outfit?
Oh, I don't think I could find it right now, but I could probably find it eventually. Like, I thought it was very cute, very professional looking. I thought I'd fit in with people, with all the humans, and people just kept asking me to do like papers for them, or what dental office I worked for.
Oh.
I can only get asked what office I work for so many times before I just have to toss it in the fire.
Yeah,
So maybe I can't find it again, actually. In hindsight, no, it's gone.
If you tossed it into a fire, I can imagine it's probably, gone. But I can also imagine that it's really frustrating being asked like 30,000 times, what office do you work for? Like, I don't know about you guys. I don't know about you guys, but when I think of like a woman in a business suit, like secretary outfit, like you're saying like you were in. Not that she was in dicks. That's weird. Not king shaming. I mean, wearing a dick sounds a little awkward, but
that would be.
I agree. Like
a necklace.
Oh my god, like earrings. Oh, here to gaze at my dick collection.
I wonder, there's a museum in Iceland. It's Icelandic Dick Museum. Or it's the Phallological something museum.
Wait, seriously?
So I do wonder if they... Oh yeah, one of my friends brought me back a shot glass from there. It has... Yeah, no, it's a dick museum. I think one of the funniest ones was, there was one guy who donated his dick, and the plaque next to it, another guy donated his, and he said something like, to show you what a real specimen looked like, and specified he wanted to be placed next to the other person. I don't know what that person did that he hated him so much, but...
Well, all right then. Remind me not to end up in that museum, okay? I mean, like, listen, as much as I am not for shaming people for the things that they're into, I'd like to keep all of my bits down below attached to the down below area and not, maybe have them be worn as jewelry.
Like organ donation. Like, it's just once you're dead. Like, it's if you sign that organ donor card, you may as well donate one more.
The sheer thought of dicks, just it doesn't process like that.
That's fair.
Okay, good. What was I saying? Something about an outfit?
Yes.
Yes.
something about an outfit I was wearing, and I was not
sexy
wearing
outfit.
dicks on that outfit.
A sexy outfit though, because sexy sax is fun. So we were talking about like a secretary outfit. Was it like, you know, like business attire? So like dress shirt, like skirt, like that type of thing.
Yeah, dress shirt and like black shorts with nice boots, and my hair was in a ponytail, but everyone was like, "You're such a serious receptionist."
That sounds hot.
I thought it was. I thought it was.
I'm so confused. Wait. How do people think that it was like, oh, could you do our papers? Like, I'm so confused.
I don't know. I have a way with people apparently, and it's that they want me to file their paperwork.
I mean, do you do taxes?
I was an accountant.
Oh my god, were you really?
I was. Listen, dragons like money. I like money. I need to figure out how to skim like a little off the book. So you know, I just do some accounting.
A little bit of tax fraud.
Not in front of the others here. If you want to talk about it.
Oh, sorry. I meant totally legal fashion of doing taxes. Absolutely,
yes,
Chad.
I can absolutely figure out how to do Cup of Dusk's completely legal taxes.
Don't worry, that dinosaur takes care of all of the business expenses now. Yeah, so they have to do all the taxes for me.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
It's nice to not have to worry about it, because as much as you can do it, it's really annoying.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I've done them before. It sucks. It's garbage. I hate it.
The worst.
Oh my goodness gracious. But no, that's terrible. People, listen. I think women in business suits or just business attire are hot. But generally, I just like people in sharp or smart looking clothing.
Same.
You know?
Like people in well-fitted business suits are just good.
Yes. But they have to be like super specifically tailored.
Yes. Like if someone's in an ill-fitting business suit, it's not hot.
No, definitely not.
It's just kind of like, oh, they're wearing a suit that they probably rented out for a specific occasion, versus like a nice tailored one is just like, oh, hi, hello.
Because it like form fits. It contours to every curve of the body. You know, like one of those.
Very few things sexier than a well-tailored business suit.
Okay, hold on. Sorry.
Your pecs?
I just got excited. I got excited
Okay.
like prepping for it. I'm sorry. Have you ever done an auto before?
I have. Do you want to hear one?
Oh yeah. We had a request from the chat.
Oh, okay. Ada.
Oh.
Is that good?
Yeah, that was pretty good. Here, let me give it a go.
Ooh, very nice.
I'm glad you liked it. Now, I take it since you're...
That's less nice.
That's less nice. You know, chat, you were being really nice for a minute there. We had the sexy sax, we had applause, and right back to this. Chat, your allowance of free coffees is redacted. You get no free drinks for the night. You have to pay for every single drink that you want. Every single drink you're paying for. That's just how it goes.
We can have some pay for some of my drinks.
Oh, there we go. Yes.
Yeah, I've already finished the Cup of Dusk. I could go for another.
Another for the Cup of Dusk?
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect. Here, let me go ahead down here and get you another one. Bittersweet Lover, thank you so much for the follow. It's kind of ironic. Am I the bittersweet lover here because I'm mad at chat? Oh no. Have I fallen so far? Not again. My goodness gracious. Well, why don't you talk to chat while I get this drink ready, and I'll have it with you in just a moment.
Chat, what are your favorite drinks? What do you like to get here?
Dicks!
Aside from dicks, I personally can't offer that.
Chat, you're not allowed any drinks tonight. Everybody has to pay for drinks now. No one gets free drinks at all.
Old-fashioned. Do you do any alcohol in your drinks here, or no?
Yes, but no. We are not a bar. We are a cafe. There are some small... I'm about to turn them off, chat. You guys are being ridiculous. You guys are being absurd. There are some, spikings that we can do with, like, say Kahlua, maybe some coffee liqueur, some Baileys. We try to flavor things, but we tend not to use whiskey too much unless it's for a specific type of drink. But like, that's about it. We don't really serve too much alcohol.
That's fair, because I was seeing a couple people put in alcoholic beverages, and I was getting a little bit confused, because I may have not been specific enough with my questions. Like, what drinks do you like here? Although I am seeing a lot of hot chocolate, some teas, espressos, iced coffees. Very nice.
Yes, especially.
I have to have all the fancy beverages that don't taste like coffee, because I don't like the taste of coffee, but I love coffee beverages.
I totally understand that. That's partly why I like the Cup of Dusk so much, the drink, I mean, because it has that strong, like, taste of coffee without actually being coffee, and then it hits you with that chai spice and caramel sweetness at the end of it. A little bit of salt, you know?
Yeah, no, the key to a good drink.
The key to a good drink is dicks. Good to know. Thank you for sharing that with us, Ramaea. I really appreciate that.
I mean, like, what is a drink if there isn't a dick in it?
Well, I
mean, better actually, but
probably better for both parties. I don't really think sticking my dick in a drink would be good for anybody involved. I mean, like, can you imagine the burns?
I know, because I like to order my beverages extra hot. So I feel like even one of the cheeky people in chat who's like, teehee, I'm gonna throw this in here, they'd probably be regretting it pretty quickly.
I would agree. But in the meantime, I can go ahead and get you your drink. There you go.
Oh, I thank you.
Yeah, of course. And hello, Onirin. Can we get a shout out for Onirin, please?
Hello.
But how are you doing tonight? You doing all right? You enjoying your time here at the Cup of Dusk?
I am.
Yeah.
Aside from like all the sharding, it's been a really nice night.
I am so sorry about that. Like I said, just chat is unhinged tonight. They think that we're doing something sexy. They think that we need a bunch of dicks. They think that sharding anywhere is appropriate.
The thing that I'm most like, as you said, like, no shame or whatever,
dicks!
But the fact that the sexy sex keeps being coupled specifically with the shards.
Yeah, they're like always really close to each other. And now, see, they've learned. Chat has learned. Now they're spamming dicks anonymously. They've learned.
They're just like, the anonymous dick gets burned in the scalding milk, not
mine. That is the important thing here. And the anonymous shard. All right, you know what, chat? You leave me no choice. You fucking leave me no choice. You guys did this. Hold on a second. You goddamn animals. Keep the change, you filthy animals.
I can't believe you're taking away your customers' sharding.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm making them more expensive.
You know, understandable.
I'm making them more expensive. If you guys want to do it, you gotta fucking pay up. That's all I'm saying.
I think that's good.
Good. You guys are being absolutely ridiculous. I'm punishing you. 50 bits. Whose fucking idea with that? Was it your idea, Kyle? Was that your idea, Kyle? I bet it was Kyle's idea to make them so cheap. I bet. Yeah, rip music indeed. Yeah, you messed up.
Rest in peace. Now you're cheap shard.
Now you're sad, huh? Because it costs more bits, huh? Shit, I can't believe.
If you want a shard, you gotta pay up. You gotta pay for that bathroom key.
It's true. Oh, it was Steve. Steve, you're fired. Steve's the cameraman.
Oh.
Don't acknowledge him. He's fired. But he has to stay there because he needs to finish the shift.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
of
course.
Just came from TikTok. Loving it so far. Hey, well, welcome in from TikTok. I'm so happy to have you here. And hope you're doing amazing tonight. Yes. Do you partake in the talks of Tik at all?
I don't like. I'm an old dragon. I look at TikToks and I'm just like,
oh,
I don't understand. I want to understand. I'm going to try to understand soon, but for now I'm just like, we're gonna get used to the general human world first.
Okay.
And then I'll get used to whatever TikTok is.
So you say general human world, but how long have you been here?
Well, I've technically been here for quite a while, but every now and then I just kind of go to a glacier up in Canada and like hibernate for like maybe 30 years or so.
Wait, did you say 3 years?
Every time I come back, 30 years or
30
so.
years!
I just hibernated on a glacier and I came back and I was like, oh no, like the abode I had bought is gone. And a bunch of my stuff was just missed. They didn't just keep it for me. It was very rude.
Well, that's terrible. Wait, did they steal your treasure?
I eventually got most of it back.
Okay.
Well, I had to prove I was alive again. They were very suspicious since I looked the same.
Oh.
And they were just like, this ID is 30 years old. Like, what do you mean? You're obviously not the same person. And I think I cleared it up by pretending to be my own daughter.
Well, you know what they say, dragons don't dragon.
Dragon? Yes.
Yeah. Line? No, that's not. Oh, shit. I'm sorry for this. Dragon these nuts on your face.
Oh my God.
See, I told you she wouldn't go for it. All right, whatever. My apologies. I know. Listen, some of the writers can be a little crass. You know, it can be a little frustrating sometimes. You know, people think that it's okay to shart in places. It's just a mess tonight. Can you believe the staff? Like, we're supposed to be professionals here.
I can't believe it.
Dex!
No,
Oh, shit.
Jesus. Yes, professional dicks here.
Professional dicks here, everybody.
It's almost embarrassing how often I get caught by
Dicks.
these nuts jokes. Well, because I'm a dragon, so when people refer to dragon things, I'm just like, oh, you're just referring to me. And I get caught like over 50% of the time, because I'm genuinely just... I swear if my hair wasn't pink, I'd be blonde.
You know what? I feel like that almost makes it more so. Pink is like the new blonde. You know, I've had this weird transformation recently where colors kind of like overtake me, and I change into those colors. You know?
Oh, okay.
Pink is one of them, and I definitely get a lot stupider, more stupid, lose brain cells.
Understandable.
Yes.
I have these trademark juice boxes that say DBJ for my dumb bitch juice. I drink it every day.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Also, can we get a shout out for Cheesy Ninja? Welcome in. Good to see you. I'm sure they've got some pink we could have. I know they like pink as well. I agree. But is that what it is? The DBJ?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, perfect.
It literally says DBJ on it.
Perfect.
Yes. I need an excuse. Otherwise, I just have to say I'm dumb.
I mean, what's wrong with being dumb?
Listen, sometimes I can be incredibly intelligent, but a lot of times I'm just really dumb. The biggest one that happened lately was when my computer like blew up.
Oh.
So
Well,
it didn't literally blow up, but it died.
Oh.
And so I had to get a new one.
Okay.
A bunch of other stuff. And so when I was rearranging furniture, I was like, okay, this TV hasn't worked connected to this, like, there's a satellite box there. And I'm like, it hasn't worked for over a year. I'm going to try to figure out, do some wire management. And I pulled one cord and I look and it loops. And I'd looped the HDMI from HDMI 1 to HDMI 2.
No.
And it had been like that for a year.
No, you didn't know. Ramaea. Oh no. Oh no.
See, I didn't ask anyone for help with it or anything because I was just like, it's not working. And I was sitting there. Somewhere in my heart, I knew it was my fault that it wasn't working. I just didn't know how yet.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but like when it's like, hey, this thing was working completely fine, and then all of a sudden it stops working, and you change something, it's like, all right, what did I fuck up? What did I do? Because it's my fault.
I have that all the time. That's a problem for future me.
That's a problem for future me. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. But I also hate it because future Roy hates past Roy.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Past me is kind of a bitch.
Oh, I can relate to that so much. My goodness gracious. We have so much in common. Our love of pink. Our brain cell count. Trust me.
Start sharing brain cells whenever one of us needs some intelligence.
Oh, that's what it is. That's why I randomly just go. Anytime I'm in pink form, it feels like my IQ is just dropping or being drained from someone else.
It's when I'm just kind of like, I need a little bit. I'm just gonna take some of these.
Skim a little off the top. Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. Now, aside from dumb bitch juice, and maybe the cup of dusk, do you like any other types of drinks that you could get at a cafe?
I do love tea. I do love hot chocolate. I love hot chocolate, but I'm very, I guess, picky about it if I'm ordering it because I like dark chocolate.
Dark for hot chocolate specifically.
Yeah, I have a big tub of like Belgian dark chocolate and specifically like Belgian dark chocolate hot chocolate mix because it's just so much nicer. Because otherwise I can't really. Milk chocolate's kind of meh for me. So I can do it sometimes, but I can almost only do it if it's cheap. Otherwise, I'm just like, I miss the dark chocolate.
Yeah, I can 100% understand that. Because like, at least when it's cheap, you're like, okay, well, I paid for what I got. But like, if it's
like pizza.
Yes, 100%. But if it's expensive and it's milk chocolate and it doesn't taste good, it's like, I just paid for sugar milk. That's slightly chocolate flavored.
Oh my god. I know you'd never do this to me. I would know you never would do this to I believe in you. You'd never do. I went to a cafe. Do you know what they did?
What?
Their hot chocolate was $6. Do you know what they did? They opened up the fridge at the bottom. They pulled out a 4-liter jug of chocolate milk.
No, they fucking didn't.
And they microwaved it.
No.
And they charged me $6.
No shot. No. Oh my god, that's a glasses take off moment if I've ever had one. That is ridiculous. Chat, I think
see it to believe it.
I think chat is very much in agreement that is heresy. That is a sin of the highest fashion. Ugh.
I witnessed her do it, and I was still sitting there like, this isn't happening, right?
I just don't understand. I do understand microwaving milk and then adding like a chocolate mix to it, but like not that. But generally, I'd rather like boil the milk because then you can stir it and prevent it from curdling.
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm so grossed out. Like I'm like offended. I'm like I feel personally attacked right now. You know? Oh.
I'm sorry I had to bring that into your life as a cafe owner.
Oh my god.
But you need to know some of the sins that some commit.
Yeah, I mean, jeez. Honestly, never. We should burn that cafe. There's no saving it.
We should.
Burn the cafe to the ground. You can breathe. Oh wait, no, you can't breathe fire. Oh, you can drown people. Drown the cafe.
True.
True.
It is in a landlocked area, so it might be a little awkward to explain like a mini tidal wave. But I think if we do it in the winter, we can pretend some pipes burst and just flood the building. You up for a little late night crime?
I don't know how much I'll be helpful in that.
Moral support.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I can cheer you on, and I can have some hot cocoa ready for you when you get back.
Fantastic.
That sounds good? All right, good.
It does.
We're committing crimes together, chat. We are ready.
Destroy that place and then come back to some actually good hot chocolate.
Right. That is how we do it. I have fire. Yeah, but we're doing it with water. No one expects water. You know? Fire's boring. Redacted. Fire's not boring. Fire's predictable right now. It's in season. It is cool and hip to use fire. But no one expects water.
Fire leads to an arson investigation, whereas like water damage, everyone just sits there and goes, I'm not sure how this happened, but I'll accept it.
I see a pipe. It's probably the pipes. Yeah.
You just yank it down before you flood the place, and people are like, somehow that much water came out of there.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it.
Exactly. What about lightning? I mean, lightning leads to fire, though, which leads to an investigation. That's the problem. Same with bums.
Yes, we want no investigation.
No investigation. You know, flash freeze the place. Can you freeze the water that you do?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what would be even funnier?
What?
Put a bunch of ice just outside the entrance. So like anytime someone tries to go in, it's just and they're like Scooby-Doo running in place, and they just can't get in.
Oh, I could freeze their doors shut.
There you go. That's probably safer.
Because I feel bad for the customers who they already have to deal with like drinking that sin when they didn't know it would happen. So I feel a little bad if they came outside with their microwaved chocolate milk and then slipped and
died.
Yeah, it might be better if that drink spilled for their own sakes.
Agreed.
But still.
Agreed. Yeah, I think freeze the door shut. I think that's probably a better idea.
And then every day just freeze the keyhole on the manager's car shut so that they can never open their car doors.
They could just never get to work. You know. Oh, sorry about that.
That's okay.
You know,
okay. I'll just enjoy the view.
Oh, is that what you'll do?
Mm-hmm.
So what about me enjoying the view? Huh?
I go ahead.
Oh.
I don't have any buttons I can pop without becoming indecent.
Well, no, I meant you kind of already have like the place. Yeah. And the the chest region. Okay. Good. Glad. Fair trade. Understood. Good.
Fair trade.
Listen.
Chest for chest.
Yes, chest for chest. Perfect. That's what we like to hear, I think. and we like to hear the welcome bell. Welcome in welcome in new watchers. If you guys are new to the chat or if you're new to the stream, welcome in. We're here at the Cup of Dusk with Ramaea. We're having an awesome time, and we're talking about freezing a cafe shut because it served microwaved hot chocolate and called it microwaved chocolate milk and called it hot chocolate and charged $6 for it.
Yeah. That was, I think, the biggest drink sin I've ever seen. That isn't the biggest drink sin I've ever seen.
Isn't or is?
Is not.
Oh no! I'm gonna need you to spill the tea. Spill the tea. I have my glasses on for this and everything. I'm ready.
So, back when I was doing the accounting job,
sure,
we had a receptionist.
Mm-hmm.
She was something. There are so many stories I can tell about her, but the beverage one specifically is we went to a restaurant. And she asked them for some pop, and then she asked them if they would microwave it. And we're like, what?
Microwave soda?
Yes, because they didn't have juice. And we're like, wait, what? And we found out that she microwaves juice. She also microwaves milk before pouring it into her cereal.
Why?
Because she believes that drinking cold beverages make you sick, so she microwaves every single one of her beverages, including juice and pop. And the thing that she did that we were just like, if you do this, we will make you leave the restaurant, is she asked them, they didn't have a microwave. So she was like, okay, so it needs to be left out on a counter until it's room temperature. So she asks servers at restaurants to leave her beverage back in the kitchen to hit room temperature before they bring it to her, so she doesn't have to have the cold beverage in her presence.
Okay, that person's fired from just being a customer. that person's not allowed to be a functioning member of society anymore.
I swear she's secretly an alien.
100% it has to be. I refuse to believe that this individual that you describe them as is an actual human being. No, it's just no. There's no way.
And I couldn't look at her when she was in the break room from that moment on, because I realized everything she was microwaving in her mug was not things I would microwave. It was fucking apples.
That's just weird. Again, I'm trying really hard not to judge, but the whole thing of nothing can be cold?
No.
What about iced tea?
That she wouldn't have it iced. She'd have it at room temperature. Well, she'd have them make the iced tea, and then she'd let it cool or warm up until it's room temperature. So she'd make sure there's no ice in it.
I just don't understand. I'm just flabbergasted. But oh my god, like iced coffee. There's so many good.
No iced
there's
coffee.
So many good cold drinks though.
She also didn't really like warm beverages, or like hot beverages, so she'd also let those sit to room temperature. She really only liked room temperature beverages.
To be fair, room temperature is better for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because anything that's too cold or too hot will damage your throat and potentially fuck up your vocal cords.
True. But I draw the line at microwaving juice.
Yeah, I'm kind of not here for that. If she was like, "Oh yeah," and then I combined it with something else to make XYZ, I'd be like, "Oh, I didn't know you could do that."
No.
But no.
Nope.
I'm out. I need a second. I need a second.
I'm sorry. I know this must hurt you so much as a cafe owner, but I had to let you know the drink sins that I've known in my life.
I just need a second. Just can you hold down the fort for like 30 seconds?
Absolutely. Chat, have you ever met like an alien who commits drink sins? Because I feel like I've met too many people who commit drink sins. And it's... Also, this receptionist refused to talk to me for 2 weeks because I would not stand up out of my chair and give her like a bear hug for the 3rd time in a day. And so she just refused to speak to me for 2 weeks, and it was actually the loveliest 2 weeks of her working there. When all the sins are gone, I'm sorry. I'm looking at you going like, these drink sins. I'm out for the drink sins. I'm here for the sharding and the farting and the dicks and the sexy sacks with the sharding, but they're like, this is too sinful.
So you're here for the dicks after all. I knew it. Just everyone's coming in for the dicks. That's all it's about. It's not about how good I am at being a barista. It's just the After Dark menu for all of you, isn't it?
Oh, After Dark menu.
Oh shit, we didn't talk about that yet. Nothing. Yeah.
I'm not sure I'll believe you. Your tone isn't very convincing, but I'm gonna let this go for your sake.
That was a close one, Chad. She almost found out that we have sex after hours for money.
Oh.
I didn't say that out loud, did I, Chad?
You weren't quite quiet enough with your whispering there, but I can pretend I didn't hear if that's more comforting for you.
Chad, our telepathic link isn't working. I'm gonna need help. I'm gonna need someone to spam a dick in chat right now. This is so sad. Can we get 5 gift subs in the chat?
Gift subs for the lack of telepathic connection.
For the lack of telepathic connection. I didn't mean spam the word dick in chat. I meant spam the sound command. Sheesh.
Listen, chat never listens.
No, they really don't.
They're like, you don't want dicks? All the dick redeems. You want dicks? I will type the word pleasantly or do a pants grab.
Yeah, it's just like, what happened? What happened? I didn't even ask for a pants grab. You know? Why am I being bullied? What have I ever done? What do you want from me?
Listen, you haven't done anything wrong. It's just...
Oh, sorry. I forgot that I fucked with the economy of dicks and that they're expensive now.
Oh, true. You made everything more expensive.
I did. To be fair, they did it to themselves.
You brought this on yourself.
Chat did it to them. I brought it upon myself, but chat brought it upon themselves first. That's honestly what it boils down to, you know?
Yeah. You all just get complete retribution for everything you do.
Listen, sometimes somebody has to put them in their place. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody has to put them in their place.
That's fair. How do you usually put them in their place?
I don't really, you know, just I think this is the first time I've actually taken aggressive action against them.
I was gonna ask for tips because I find whenever I try to put chat in place, they just rebel. So I was like, okay, I'll get some tips, but I see it's the same here too.
Yeah. And I do have one very active mod that is doing his best right now to keep these fuckers in check. Chat, I swear to God, if you don't make Kyle's night easier, I'm gonna come after all of you. I'm gonna get you. I've got a very particular
Kyle putting in the good work.
Kyle definitely puts in the good work. Quack.
I was gonna try to make a quack noise, and then I was like, I can't beat whatever you just did.
I mean, you could try. Go for it.
I don't. I'm just gonna word quack?
I want to do it. I want to hear it.
What a duck sounds like.
Was that enough quacking, chat? Are you not entertained? I can't really do a Donald Duck voice though, unfortunately. Can you speak in your? Can you?
This is like the closest I can do.
Oh no.
That's about the closest I can do. It
Oh
doesn't work.
no.
It doesn't work. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I think the most I can
never
do
be a
is
duck.
like yeah, like I can't, like it just turns into like that's it. I can't do the voice with it, you know?
That's fair. That's a very tricky voice to do.
I can do Mickey Mouse though.
Oh?
Can you do any Disney characters? Or just characters in general?
Hey kids! Do you want to see a magic trick? I don't know. That's like I guess that's the closest to Mickey Mouse I can do. I don't. Gosh, kids, I can't. I was not expecting to have to do voices.
You don't have. You could have just said no. I don't really do any.
Listen. If you put a challenge in front of me, I'm gonna try. Whether or not the outcome is terrible. It's why I have a shitty French accent redeem. I'm just like, all right, you want to hear this? Let's go.
Oh no, I'd be too afraid to do accents. I feel like it'd be so like offensive just because of how stereotypical I make them. Like my Russian accent is super like, whew.
When I'm trying to do the French accent, sometimes it turns into Russian. See, the thing about the French accent is I don't think I've ever had anyone who speaks French offended by it, even how terrible it is. Most of them just go like, "Oh, that's so cute," or they're just like, "You're butchering this so badly, I don't actually understand."
Oh no.
So usually they just laugh at me, or they're just like, "Oh, that's cute."
All right, one sec. So the Mickey Mouse voice is something that I can do. Give me one sec.
All right, I'm ready.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's actually really good.
Hey, I'm glad you liked it.
Yep, I'm sitting here going, the last voice that I could do somewhat accurately was Toad because I was doing Paper Mario, and I'm like, I'm not sure I want to bring that here.
Oh my god. Wait, I need to hear this Toad now. I need to hear the Toad. No? No, what do you mean no? Chat, can we get some Toads in chat? Let me see. Spam either Toad or a Ramaea emote or something related to that. Let's see it. If we want to see that Toad, hear the Toad.
God.
Come on.
All right, I'm just
Look at chat.
I need. Oh my god, there's so many chanting!
Yes! We're bringing chants back!
There's too much pressure. There's so god.
There is so much pressure. Do the Toad. Do it.
Now I'm overthinking it. Okay. We're gonna get into
Unlimited
mindset.
power.
Look at the Toad. Mario! Hey chat! Hey Mario! Roy! Do you like my Toad voice? Do you like my Toad voice? Isn't it accurate? Aren't you happy? Are you entertained? Is this what you wanted from me?
I'm so sorry. I don't mean to laugh. I don't mean to laugh.
I'm just gonna.
It was nice meeting you.
It was so nice meeting you. I had a great time here.
No, come back. Listen. Voices are hard sometimes. The fact that you're going for it and you know that you need to add like an almost scream into the back of it, like let me see if I can do a Toad voice.
Oh, Mario! That's more like Marge, though. Oh, homie.
Maybe lower.
Mario.
Nah, that's weird. I don't know how you do it. I'd have to hear it. I'd definitely have to hear it again. Super Mario Bros. Oh my goodness gracious. I'll just do Marge again.
Oh, homie.
All right.
Oh my goodness gracious. Now, so you mentioned that you've been playing Paper Mario recently. Is this your first time playing Paper Mario? Yeah.
No, Paper Mario for the N64 was actually the first video game I ever beat as a kid because I always I either rented things from Blockbuster,
Yes.
yeah, or so it had to go back and I'd lose my save file, or I had a real, like, when I was young, I wasn't the best. When I first started trying video games, I was not the best at them. So I'd hit something I couldn't beat and I'd just be like, well, I'll come back to this later, and then 2 years later I'd be like, I don't remember this. So Paper Mario was the first ever game I beat, so it holds a very special place in my heart.
That's great. I don't have the same, like, you know, attachment to Paper Mario you do. Or I should say I have a different attachment, but I fucking love Paper Mario. It's my favorite N64 game of all time.
It's so good.
It's so fucking. If you guys haven't played Paper Mario, please go play Paper Mario. So freaking good. It's available on Switch now. Yes.
Their virtual console thing.
Yeah.
You do need to have the online subscription thing to access it, but
yeah, you need the advanced online one, right?
Yes, I think it cost me like $100 for the year.
That's expensive.
That's technically for the whole year, so I'll survive.
Yeah, it's just expensive. $100 a year to play Paper Mario?
I mean, but isn't Paper Mario worth? There's other games on there, so I'm also probably gonna redo like Ocarina of Time, and I've never actually played Banjo-Kazooie before, so I'm gonna give that a shot. I've heard such good things, but I've never played it.
Understandable.
So Paper Mario, although it's the first game I ever beat and it's one of my favorites of all time, I think my favorite game for the N64 was Harvest Moon.
Oh, okay.
So I played that game so much that honestly, sometimes I'm just too lawful. Like, I can be chaotic, but sometimes something in me is just too lawful. It's terrible.
Okay.
So,
I'm listening.
I rented Harvest Moon for the N64 so often that the people at the counter literally had nicknamed me Harvest Moon Girl. I probably bought that game 10 times over.
Just with rentals? Oh no.
I should have just lost it the first time and then just been like, oh no, I guess I owe you like, what, $40? Here you go.
Yeah.
If not less.
At that point. It's funny because when I was that age, I had a deal with my father at the time. And it was, if we ever spent as much money as the game cost in rentals, we could then buy it. Because it meant that either we really liked it, or that we weren't finished with it yet and it still had a lot to go. So like games like not as much N64, because we didn't rent a lot of games in the N64 era. We just kind of bought them. But GameCube era, we rented a ton, and PS2 and things like that. So like I remember one of the first games that we like really used that rule for was Tales of Symphonia.
Good.
Cause that game was so freaking long.
Oh yeah.
Oh, do you know Symphonia though?
I do. I enjoy Tales of Symphonia quite a lot. It's probably my favorite Tales game. It's the one I would replay the most.
Hey.
What was your favorite GameCube game?
Oh, that's hard. God, there's so many good ones. Cause like, Symphonia is definitely up there. Luigi's Mansion's up there. Paper Mario 1000-Year Door is up there. Metroid Prime 1's up there. God, that's hard. I'd say like any of those four I would definitely pick as like my number one slot.
That is fair.
I almost feel like I'd just go Paper Mario again, which is funny, you know? Because that's freaking Paper Mario on the GameCube. It's literally Paper Mario 64, but better in like every way. But I still prefer the original.
Same. It's nice they made improvements, but I'm just like the N64 one though.
Something about it, you know?
I think my favorite GameCube game though was definitely Fire Emblem Path of Radiance.
Ah, Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem's good. I never played that one. That's the one with Ike though, right?
Yep, it is in my opinion by far the best Fire Emblem.
Okay.
like no contest.
Okay.
And I've played like all of them.
Oh, wait, have you played the one with Roy?
Oh wait, maybe not all of them because I have played the one with Marth. Did I play the one with Roy? Because I played the one with Lynn. Yeah, I don't. Was that Game Boy Advance?
The one with Roy never came to America.
Yeah, no, that one I didn't do. I played all the ones that came to North America from the Game Boy Advanced onward.
Okay. So the one with Roy is actually Fire Emblem 6, which is Fire Emblem the Sealed Sword, which is funny because Fire Emblem 7, which is the one with Lynn, is about Roy's father, Elwood. So
yes,
it's a sequel game, but the story is a prequel. And way worse than Fire Emblem 6 for some reason.
I love Lynn though.
I loved her too, but man, she was such a letdown in like the later parts. Because they were like, here's Lynn's story. And then as soon as she was done, she just wasn't a character anymore.
I know, it's so sad. But yeah, if you do ever get the chance to play Path of Radiance, it actually has plot and like politics.
I'm sure I will at some point. And plot holes.
Plot holes. No plot holes. No plot holes.
No plot holes.
No plot holes. Like looking at all the current Fire Emblem games, like I'm sitting there going like, let's go, like going back to one that has like actual working political systems and shenanigans and no plot holes.
Six. 6 has some really good shit going on for it, and it's better than 7 because the story actually makes sense.
That's fair.
And Roy's a fun character. Roy, it's so weird too, because like Roy is a character. Like we only really see him in Melee and onward, like in Smash games in America. But like he's not how he's like portrayed in Smash at all, because he starts out like he's young. He's like 14 or 15 in Fire Emblem 6. He's very young, but he's like always described as like very driven, very like duty bound, very like the proper son. So like when they turned him into like boy that screams a lot and explodes, I was like, whoa. I don't know where they got this from.
I think they were just like, well, everyone outside of Japan has no idea who he is anyway, let's go.
Honestly, I think that's what they were doing. It's not a bad thing. Like I don't dislike Smash Bros. Roy, but it's really funny how different he feels comparatively from like the game he's in to Smash Bros.
That is fair.
Because it's like, I know Marth is like, it's pretty spot on, but Marth is like a very one-dimensional character. Yeah.
Not the most interesting.
So you said, so you've also played Tales of Symphonia. You said it was your favorite. Have you played other Tales of games?
I played Tales of the Abyss, Tales of Berseria, I'm trying to remember what it was called, because was there one called Fantasia?
There was.
Yes. I'm just like, I swear.
Yes, that was on Super Nintendo, and then later ported to Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, I played the one that was ported.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
It was not the best.
It was the worst port. That game was ported a lot, but in America, that's the port that we got. And it's really bad because it has horrible frame rate problems. I've actually never played Abyss though.
I enjoyed Abyss. Like it's when you look at all the Tales games, especially if you compare it to something like Symphonia, like it's not the best.
Okay.
But something about the characters and like how it goes through things just like connects with people. So I would say if like a lot of people who like Abyss, you really like it.
I mean, we do see Curious Hero here in chat saying Abyss is their favorite, so there you go.
See, I did really like Abyss. Not as much as Symphonia, but I liked it.
It's funny too, because like even though I love Symphonia and Symphonia is my favorite, I don't consider it the best.
That's fair.
I think, because I haven't finished Tales of Arise yet, I think Vesperia is the best Tales of game.
Okay, that's fair.
I just think it's the most like conducive story, and I think Yuri Lowell is probably my favorite RPG character like of all time, because he's not a hero and he makes it very apparent that he's not the good guy very often. Oh gosh, I fucking love him.
That's one of the games that's Vesperia is one of the ones that I've been staring at going like, I do need to play that. I really do.
It's really good. If you get the chance, definitely play it. Obviously play one of the newer versions of it because they did re-release it. And it added new content in it that we didn't get in America the first time. It added 2 new playable characters and like a couple extra dungeons. I'm saying like 20 to 30 extra hours of gameplay.
Oh, hell yeah.
It is a lot.
As a JRPG fan, those hours don't scare me.
Hell yeah. Well, no, I'm saying extra. So like you're already looking at like an 80 to 100 hour like playthrough, and then another 20 to 30 on top of that for the extra content. It's so good. I'm so happy they finally brought that stuff to the US.
Yes. I'll put it on my never-ending list of things I need to play next.
It's hard sometimes, you know. Like I know, like, you know, I see you stream, I see you out here, I see you doing your thing with Paper Mario and whatnot. But I know also how hard it is to stream RPGs.
Oh yeah, because like with streaming, if you want to do a story-heavy game, you need to have people who either already intimately know the game and they're popping in and out and they can tell where you are.
Yep.
Or people need to be able to watch like the entire thing start to end. And so when you're streaming that game either in a row or like choosing one day and doing it once a week, asking someone to be like, oh hey, if you want to get caught up, go watch like 50 hours of VODs.
Yeah.
Is a really huge ask.
Oh, it's ridiculous. So I just for literally the exact reasons you just said, I just don't stream RPGs. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
It's not good content for other people. It's not good content for me. I love RPGs, but I don't play them as much anymore because there's no audience interaction.
Oh yeah. No, things like Paper Mario that have like things that are I think the maximum average game time I will play for stream is like 40 hours.
I think 40 is like that like maximum.
That's like the end maximum. I do not go over 40. And I don't want a lot of games to hit 40.
Yeah. Even 20 hours I feel like pushes it sometimes because like I just beat Hollow Knight for the first time.
Yeah.
And I got the bad ending because I didn't want to go through and do more content. But I played that game for 21 hours. And it started like I loved it. I loved my experience with it. I definitely want to like go back and clean up stuff and get more endings. But like the stuff that I have left to do is like cleanup. Like I need to go like into one area that I hadn't gone into. I need to like collect collectibles. And I'm like, that's not going to make for good stream content. I'm done with like the main story. Like I'm just, you know,
it can be rough. So when I first started streaming, I was all excited because I was like, I'm not gonna buy a single new game, and I'm just gonna go through all of these games I haven't played yet.
The illusion.
I still haven't played a single game on that list of games I came into streaming with.
Oh no. Yeah, it's definitely the big illusion and the big lie we tell ourselves as content creators is, oh yes, I can finally play through my backlog and finish some things. No, absolutely not. No. I think Hollow Knight's the first time I've actually finished like a new game in like 6 months. It's been a long time. I mean, Back 4 Blood I finished, but Back 4 Blood's like, it's like Left 4 Dead, you know, you can keep going back and playing it, you know?
Yeah, no, it's really hard to actually finish a game, though. The ones I usually end up finishing are shorter horror games.
Yeah, I guess technically I've been doing those too. What did I...
Like, those are technically games you finish, but it just doesn't feel the same.
Yeah, I wasn't even considering those. I don't know why. I have to, like, look at my, like, library real quick. Like, what have I actually finished? Visage?
Ooh, yeah, I'm playing that right now.
It got... All right, chat, we're going to shift gears here. We were talking about RPGs, now we're talking about horrors. Let's see some of your favorite horror games in chat, especially if you're a newcomer, because I do see some new faces like Spooky Skelly. Welcome in. I hope you're all doing amazing. Thank you for being here. But horror games. The thing about horror games, I love horror games. And I've played a lot of horror games. Like, I've played every Resident Evil, I'm sorry, I finished every Resident Evil except for 0. Because for some reason I just can't bring myself to go back and finish it. I finished the first 3 Silent Hills. I finished the first 2 Fatal Frames. Like, I love horror games.
Oh, I love Fatal Frame.
Fatal Frame is such an underrated series.
It's so good.
It's so Fatal Frame 2, easy top 5 game, like horror game. Easy top 5 horror game. And everyone's like, yo, play Outlast. Like, shut the fuck up. Outlast isn't even good. Go play Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly. Suck my dick.
Outlast is good for chat content, especially if you have spooky alerts.
Yes.
In terms of an actual game, it exists.
It exists. Shit. That's my hot take of the day, though, is Outlast is a bad game. Outlast is a very bad game, and it set a very
better than Outlast 2, at least.
I didn't even play that. I played Outlast 1 and genuinely didn't like my time with it. I think I gave it like a 5 or a 6 out of 10. But I do see some people in chat. We got Resident Evil, Silent Hill 2, fucking fantastic. Easy top 3 horror game of all time. Funny enough, I think my top 3 horror games would go like classic Resident Evil 2, Silent Hill 2, Fatal Frame 2. For some reason, they just got that shit right on their second go-arounds, you know?
Hell yeah.
Phasmophobia. Phasmo's fun sometimes. It's okay. It's very buggy still. It's very jank. Not heard of In Sound Mind. Blair Witch.
I've heard about it and it seems kind of fun.
In Sound Mind?
Yeah, it's on my wish list.
Oh.
I use my wish list as like a thing of games to play later. And if they happen to go on a super sale, I'm just like, got it.
Perfect. I love that. I've never played Blair Witch, but I've seen it. Oh, Dead Space. I'm both really, really excited that Dead Space is coming back. Like, is getting a new, like, it's getting a remake. But I don't know if I'm more excited for the remake or if I'm more excited for the people that made up Visceral Studios, who's the ones that made Dead Space, now making their own, like, spiritual successor, like the people that did Back 4 Blood.
Oh.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
So we're getting both, probably within the same year, you know?
Hell yeah.
But I love Dead Space. Have you played Dead Space?
I have not, but I've seen people play it. And it's one of those games where I'm staring at it going like, I'm gonna have to play it eventually. So I guess if they're coming out with the remake, I'm like, all right, I can wait.
Probably a good time to play that then, yeah. Eternal Darkness, another great one on the GameCube. Not played it, no?
No, I have not.
Nintendo patented something called the sanity meter. And as your sanity meter goes down, as in like you're going insane, more and more glitches will happen in the game.
Oh.
So the game will randomly mute. All the color will suddenly vanish. The game will flip upside down. Your character's head will fly off. Like, and that's just a couple things.
All right.
And the more,
I love when games do things like that.
It's such a cool idea. And the thing that fucking makes me so mad is Nintendo patented it and renewed it again and still have not come out with another game that uses that.
And that game can be really rude like that.
That game came out in like 2004. It's been almost 20 years. It may have actually already been 20 years since we had Eternal Darkness. It's bullshit. I'm so mad. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna need to go to the. Oh god, there's so many people that said games. I wasn't expecting this many people to chime in. Thank you guys for chiming in.
Listen, horror is great.
Love.
Chat has taste.
Good. Here, let me ask you, since I asked chat already, what is your favorite horror game? Oh, asking the hard hitting ones now. I see.
Yeah, no, I'm mental, like, because I loved Fatal Frame.
Mm-hmm. The first one or the second one? Or just in general?
I like the first one better than the second one, actually, because I found it had more... In terms of, like, scary moments, I found in the second one I could just, like, run away and then the crowd would dissipate and I'd just go back to doing what I was doing, so it scared me a little less than some of the moments.
Oh! A raid. We got a raid.
Hello!
Hello, is that
raiders.
a real life waifu? Oh, wow.
Ooh.
That's a hell of a name. Oh my god, they're playing Dot Hack! Holy shit, everyone shut the fuck up. We need to talk about Dot Hack. Oh, sorry.
I have not heard that game in a while.
I fucking love Dot Hack. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Roy Zo. roll that R as always. Oh, that's why they know me. So it sounds like you know what dot hack is, Ramaea.
I do. I found the game from the anime, I'll be honest.
Yep, fair.
And yeah, I played some. I don't think I ever finished playing all of them, but it was so good. It was so fun. I enjoyed the hell out of it.
I was gonna say, so here's the funny thing. For some of you that don't know me prior to being a bunny that owns this cafe, I was a very active speedrunner for several years. And I currently hold the world record for the first 3 dot hack games.
Oh my god! That's...
And I ran
Damn.
in a couple speedrun marathons, including one GDQ event and one RPG limit break.
That's awesome!
So they're saying
so
that's where they
fun.
found me from. So I'm like, oh shit, it's coming back. Listen, I've been clean of speedrunning for like a year.
And now you're just sitting there going like...
They're trying to pull me back in. They're trying to pull me back in. I see you. I see you. But welcome in. I hope you guys are doing well. You can't escape your past. I literally can't. I still talk with Kyoslo Monster all the time. But anyway, welcome in, Raiders. Tonight I'm joined by the amazing water dragon, almost goddess, as you self-proclaimed, Ramaea.
There were just some worshippers, grabbed some trinkets, added them to my horde, you know, performed some magic for them.
Hell yeah, there we go.
Yeah, you get titles, you own the titles.
I like it. I watched that GDQ run yesterday and learned a lot. We're doing all the after game stuff in Outbreak now. Oh, Outbreak is a fun run. Outbreak I routed like almost entirely on my own. Outbreak was fun. Mutation as a speedrun is garbage, and Quarantine as a speedrun I dropped. Quarantine is easily the worst game of the 4, and when you go back and play it, you immediately understand why. Oh, yeah. Quarantine starts Monday. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it ends up being amazing, especially if you bring over your save file. Then it's fun, you know. But okay, so we are currently talking about horror games. And you were just telling me about your favorite, which was Fatal Frame.
It might be Fatal Frame. I really did like Alien Isolation. Do you know what I did that? It was kind of a mistake, but also not kind of good.
Uh-oh.
I did Alien Isolation in VR.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
I messed up, like, I was so tense that I actually, messed up my back enough that I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna pay for some massage therapy, because, I was just, a pile of knots and hissing, just, pain. It was, that was probably one of the most, brutal games or horror times I've ever had with horror, which is why I'm just like, you know what, let's make that one of my favorites. I like Resident Evil 7. I like survival horror. I like the part of the game where you actually had to hide and do survival horror, because that's my favorite type of horror. It gets boring for me when they give you guns.
Wow, we are opposites. I actually dislike not being able to fight back. Because, then I run into situations like Outlast, and for those of you that are just coming in now, or you know, maybe joining in on this horror conversation that we're having, I don't like Outlast. I think Outlast is a really shitty horror game that gets way too much hype because people scream a lot during it. But as soon as you realize that you can just walk into people and just walk past them a lot of the time, it just kind of loses the I don't know, it just loses the luster for me. And the story was just, the story didn't matter. It felt very like walking simulator a lot of the time.
Yeah, that's super fair. I've made my friends play it because I want to watch them scream.
Yes. And those reactions are great. Don't get me wrong.
As a reaction game, it is fantastic.
Yes.
Would I ever replay it for the story or play it by myself? Hell no.
Nope. Never. Absolutely never. Oh my gosh. Resident Evil 7's fun though. I will give you that. I'm very happy with the direction that they took 7. Because it felt like they were trying to pay a love letter back to Resident Evil 1. And they were, you know, hey, we're back in a mansion. Hey, we're, we're trying to re-explore what makes Resident Evil horror and what makes it scary. And I thought they recaptured it well with Resident Evil 7. And then 8, they went a little bit more action-based again, and I was okay with that for the most part.
I still had a lot of fun with 8.
Yeah, because at least in the beginning of 8, you're in Dumitres's castle, and it feels reminiscent to 7 in the sense of you're in this big sprawling location, you're actively being hunted, like it felt similar but different enough that I was like, okay, and if anything, the difference of 7 to 8 that I actually liked 8 a little bit more was the whole like, I gotta go save my daughter, like I'm here to save my daughter, whereas like 7 was like, I'm just getting out, like goodbye. And I was like that wore off after a little bit, because there were so many times where I was like, why can't I just run through the bushes?
Yeah. It's like, I know there's a fence there, but honestly, like, you have a shirt, take it off. But if there's barbed wire, you put it on the barbed wire, you leave.
Yes, exactly. And
also, there was a moment in Outlast where you go outside and you're hanging on like a window ledge, and it's outside. Like, it's not in the courtyard, it's outside.
Yep.
And it's 2 stories, and I'm just like, why don't you just drop?
Yeah, honestly.
So when I have moments like that, it like takes me out a bit where I'm just like, are you stupid?
Yes.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, there are definitely moments like that where I feel the same. It's why I actually like games like Silent Hill and Fatal Frame and Resident Evil a lot, because you feel like you have purpose a lot of the time. So like Resident Evil 2, obviously it's, okay, well, we're seeing if there's any survivors, and then, okay, if there's no survivors, okay, here's Sherry. We gotta go save Sherry. Okay, well, now we learned about the G virus. We gotta go destroy that so it doesn't, fuck up the city any worse than it already has been. And then as soon as the G virus is done, they're like, all right, we're out. Get out. We're done. See you later.
Yes. It makes more sense when there's some form of purpose.
Yes. And I very much do agree with it. But you know what else is nice and feels like it has some form of purpose? Doing autos. Because we got another auto redeem.
Okay, do you want to go first, or should I?
I got this. Here we go. Goose fraba. Okay. It is definitely morphin time. Thank you. Okay.
Very nice.
Thank you. I like it. All right. What I like in RE8 is that more often than not, Ethan was more tired of this bowl rather than terrified. I actually like that mentality too.
Yeah. It's like, God damn it.
Yeah. It definitely felt like that a lot of times. It's funny too, because like when you look at a lot of like classic Resident Evils, or like at least older ones, when they had like purpose or like reason for people doing things, they always felt better. So like Resident Evil 4, even though it's not, there are definitely parts of it that people are like, okay, well, just do XYZ instead. At least your goal was to rescue Ashley.
Yeah.
And once you find Ashley for the first time, it's like, all right, let's get out of here. And then she's gone. And then you get her again, and it's like, all right, let's get out of here. Like, it's always the goal to get out once you have Ashley.
And I prefer a goal where there's like a person rather than like, I'm so tired of just reporters. Just like, I'm a reporter. I'm so committed to my reporting job that I'm going to go through like all this shit. And I'm just like, there's no reason. I'm like, it is a job. Like, if I'm going to die for my job, I'm just gonna be like, here's my letter of resignation. I'm out. Peace. Goodbye.
That's so funny, because as soon as you said that, I think of Ben from Resident Evil 2. And it's like, oh man, I almost got the story. And literally he's dying and he's saying that. He's like, who would have guessed it? Chief of police, co-conspirator. Get that scum. Make him pay. And I'm like, bro, you're dying. Like, why do you care about this anymore?
Especially when it turns super, like, if a game like turns supernatural with that setup, I'm just like, listen, if like a real ass demon appeared in the house I was exploring, like, I'd be out.
Yeah, I'm out. See ya.
Like, I'm out.
Yep. 100%. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. So my guest tonight is a water dragon. I saw somebody ask. I think, what did they say? Stag deer?
I am a water dragon, Ramaea. Actually, I'm actually gonna turn around so you can see my back scales a little more.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, a lot more scaling on my back.
I mean, it looks awesome. I initially thought you were maybe some type of like Keating, like a deer dragon, because the horns at least.
Yeah, no, I'm more like a Tatsu. I turn into a noodle.
You turn into a noodle.
I do turn into a noodle dragon.
Oh, is it like Haku from Spirited Away?
Yes.
Hey, I saw somebody said river
Much more
dragon.
blue and pink.
This is much more blue and pink. You said. Perfect. That is
Ronan has the emotes there of my tiny noodle form.
Oh, that's beautiful. I really like that. I like the pink floof.
Thank you.
Oh, bisexual color river dragon. Oh my god, I love it.
I am biromantic, but I am asexual.
All right, we're here for that. Listen, we fly every color of every every pride flag here. So regardless of your sexuality, your gender identity, your BDSM kink lifestyle choices, you're welcome here. It's not a safe place, but you can be yourself here.
Layers of Fear, I played it. It was good, but it's not one of my like top favorites.
Well,
I had fun with it. It's solidly good.
Is it the painting one?
Yes.
Okay, I've heard of it, and I definitely want to check it out. I just have not had the time. Hey, see, we do have some other asexuals here in chat. There you go. I will say, you guys have a fucking awesome flag.
Yes.
The asexual flag is bonkers good looking.
It is. It's whenever they post one of those like put your flag memes, I'm just like, here we go.
Here we go.
Good.
It makes me sad because like, so I was bisexual up until like 2 years ago, and now I consider myself pan, and I do not like the pan flag. Like I just don't like the colors for it. Cause coming from like the bisexual flag where it's blue, purple, pink, and I'm like, this color scheme works so good, and then you go to pan and it's blue, yellow, pink, and I'm like, this color scheme doesn't work. Oh my goodness. What's wrong with printer ink flag? Or it's literally exactly what you just said. I don't want to be remembered for magenta, cyan, yellow. Are you kidding me? I don't want to be remembered for that. I'll take Ace all day. The purple, the gray, the black. I'll take that.
Yeah, I get 2 of the prettiest flags and the easiest to color match things too.
It's true. It's very true. It's very true. Hey, real life waifu, thank you so much for the raid again. Enjoy that lurk, and thank you for bringing all these wonderful people over. I hope you keep enjoying Dot Hack, keep kicking ass, and remember to data drain. Just not too much.
Have fun.
Oh my gosh. It offends my color wheel senses. It kind of does. Your pet goblin? Oh, I have a pet goblin now?
Hey, congrats.
Yo. Oh.
I'm doing my best not to laugh at the world bunnities.
Oh my god. Don't worry about that.
It is.
We did have one guest that very much likes to point out my chest, you know, actively.
I mean, it is there.
It very much is here. I'm actually going to cover it up a little bit. I'm feeling a little self-conscious now.
Okay. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
Okay.
It's not your fault. I'm just being stared at like a piece of meat, you know? Sometimes it's not nice to be stared at like a piece of meat. I'm a bunny. I may have almost fat tits, but it doesn't mean that you could treat me like a piece of meat. Well, I mean, you can, but just not right now. I'm trying to make a point.
I mean, I am kind of a carnivore. I am a dragon.
Okay, don't eat me yet. That also has to come after dark.
Fine.
That's a kink, you know?
True.
It's true.
It's true.
Remember that dinosaur I mentioned? That's very much his thing.
Ah, he's into the vor.
He is in fact into the vor. Like I said, we don't shame, we don't judge. The slip and slide. That's Vex. Vex is the slip and slide. I think Red Claw is more the chomp and go or the grab and go. I feel like that's more accurate. The wood chipper? I don't know why I like that so much. It's so accurate though. Oh no. Red Claw, if you're watching this or if you watch the VOD, I'm so sorry. I love you.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, schlopper. It's true. Schlopper. All right, so horror games. So you were talking about Fatal Frame, and you talked about what was the other one that you were talking about?
Alien Isolation, and then Resident Evil. I'm gonna quickly pull up my library and be like, is there anything I'm missing? Oh, Soma. I know Soma isn't like a traditional horror, like it's a little more existential horror, but there are horror elements. I think Soma would probably be my favorite horror game.
Whoa, really?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's especially if you like science fiction, you like existential questions and like moral dilemmas and like really thinking about like existence and purpose and like just if you like something that just fucks you up.
Silent Hill 2.
Soma.
Oh. I mean, you literally just described Silent Hill 2.
Hill 2.
You literally described Silent Hill 2. That's literally what the entire game is.
So I do, based on what you like, I do think you would like Soma, and I would highly recommend it. Like, it's genuinely I think I'm gonna call it my favorite horror game.
I'm pretty sure I own it actually. I'm gonna check Steam real quick.
Right.
Soma.
Yeah, I think I can safely say Soma.
I apparently bought it back in 2015. Yeah.
Nice. Because it hits a lot of things I like, not only in horror, but also things I like in like science fiction and just general like it just encompasses shit I like, and it's genuinely good.
All right, I should probably give that a go, guys. Do you guys want to see me? You guys want to see me play Soma at some point? I'm sure I could give that a go. How long of a game is it?
It's one of the ones that takes a couple streams. I can't remember if it took me 2 or 3. I'm gonna
I mean, like how long?
Yeah, you can't do it in, it's about 10 hours.
Oh, okay, that's like 2 or 3. Okay, we can do that. Yeah. That's not bad.
So yeah, depending on how fast you go, it's like 3 maximum.
Gotcha.
Unless I don't know what you would have to do to get it to 4 streams. I think you would have just had to have forgotten you were playing it for like 3 hours. I know that can happen, so I'm not gonna promise 3 streams. But like, if you don't get completely derailed for like your entire stream, max.
Sometimes it's hard though. Like with Hollow Knight, it took me 5 or 6 streams to beat it because there were a couple times where I was only playing like 2 or 3 hours. And it's, it's like a 21-hour playthrough. So it took me a bit.
Yeah. Chat can be distracting.
Oh, chat can be distracting. I can be distracting and go trying to find shit. Or I could just be tired and not feel like playing anymore, you know? Am I cheating on you with another scaled person? Esper Josh, what are you talking about? We've barely flirted the entire night. All we did was have a mutual agreement that we can stare at each other's chests.
It's like I don't think I'm quite ready to be like the other woman. Like I don't want to step on anyone's toes.
There's
like,
no.
I can step on you with my toes, but I don't want to step.
Listen, can we talk about that later?
Sure.
Yes.
I have very nicely manicured feet.
I'm in.
Or if you like the shoes, they have a little paw print on the bottom.
Oh, that's cute.
You get a nice little imprint.
Oh, that's cute. I like that. But no, I mean, like, we don't, no one's owned here unless they explicitly say so. Like, listen, Prism and I date, but also, like, we have so many other people that come in that we're like, that person's my husband, that person's my wife, that person's my NB partner, that person's my,
it's the general, like, VTuber, these are my boyfriend's wives, girlfriends, partners, spouses. Yeah. This is the array of people I
Exactly. See, Roy is on the menu for everybody. That's where I was trying to go with that. I said my name and I was like, how do I phrase this properly? Roy is on the menu for everybody. So long as I know you. Oh, and Xenophenix, thank you so much for the Prime sub. My alerts are super delayed. See, there it is.
A little bit.
Oh my gosh. What is happening? Oh my goodness gracious, can't spell orgy without Roy. Fuck you, Kyle. You're right. I guess it's more like fuck me, but I get whatever.
You're just a little black dress. You look good on everyone.
I want to wear a little black dress now.
You look cute in it. You'd rock it.
Hell yeah. I'm actually, so I've mentioned this before. So I had my re-debut a little over 2 weeks ago. And during the re-debut, I set an absurd sub goal. And I mean like ridiculously high. Somehow we met it. And so the first, thank you. The first part of it was supposed to be, if we get to it, I will commission an artist to do art of me cosplaying a character.
Okay.
And then we shattered that. So I was like, okay, I'll make it 2. And then we shattered that. So I was like, okay, I'll also get NSFW variants. And so the 2 characters that I'm getting are James from Pokemon.
Good choice.
And Venti from Genshin Impact.
Ah.
And the funny thing about James, you know what he's so well known for in the anime?
Yep.
A lot of outfits. A lot of fucking outfits. I don't want to give too much. I don't want to give too much away, but I will say, if you guys are familiar with James from Pokemon, expect the bikini from the Banned Beach episode.
Yes.
I will not be doing the boobs because I thought it might be a little offensive. So I'm not doing the boobs, but I am doing that outfit. That's all I'm saying.
Hell yeah.
I still have the Super Sentai karaoke. I do. Yeah, the Super Sentai karaoke is something else that I have to do. One of the most well-known ones. What, the James Beach episode? Maybe I will. Would me having like boobs be offensive?
I don't think so, because I think everyone knows the episode.
I was just worried that it might be. You know?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh,
sorry about that. Listen, I'm getting excited
about it. You can choose not to, but like, I honestly think I think it would be good.
Okay.
I think it would be fun.
Okay, I could do that. Most people know the episode, and so many people do gender swap characters anyway. Well, so the thing is, and remember, there's going to be an NSFW variant of it, so there would be, you know, there would be something showing downstairs too. So I'm like, that's where I'm like, is that offensive? And that's where I was like, I feel like I need to commit one way or the other. And I'm like, I wasn't sure because I wanted to keep it consistent across the board. You know?
That's fair.
Yes, what Esper Josh said, that specifically. That's when I'm a little bit more like, do I do this? Will it be offensive if I do this? I want to make sure people have fun, but not at the sake of offending people. You know, everyone's fun matters, not just mine.
That's a lot of fair.
Yes.
That's a lot of fair. What the heck? I just like,
Just put a beach ball in front of it.
I know words, right?
Well, so it's funny because he has a towel, but the idea was going to be for the NSFW variant to remove the towel. That's why I'm like, I'm so torn. I'm so fucking torn. Oh, gosh. It'll happen. It'll happen. Make it Ken doll. I feel like that's just lame, though.
Listen, if you're making a not safe for work variant, unfortunately, you can't make it Ken doll. You can use like tricks to censor it, like put objects, or you can do stuff to make it spicy. But Ken doll is no longer not safe for work. Yeah,
that's definitely part of it. Maybe I still will do it. I'll talk to the artist. I'll see what we can do to make it agreeable and not hyper offensive. Because again, I want to have fun, but I want to make sure other people do. Have a good old ray of blinding light. Listen, there are ideas. I could just keep the towel there as well. If people would prefer to see me with Booba, we can do that. Kyle.
So I think it also depends like what you're doing for the other one. So if you're showing certain things in the other one, you can be like, that might not have to be shown on the other one.
You're right. Let's settle this. You gave me a good idea. Kyle, can you make a poll? Booba Roy or Bulge Roy? but not both. But not both. That is the quandary here. We're gonna see what everybody wants to see. I will let everybody else decide. we'll go from there. Corset Roy. Listen, like I said, I have ideas, and this is just one of the 3 poses I get for James. There are 2 other things that are happening with it, and I'm gonna have a lot of outfits that are gonna be used, and it will be, I think it's the end of this month.
Oh, that'll be exciting.
Yeah, I'm very excited with that. The artist just started. Battle of the Bulge. Oh my goodness.
I like the name.
Oh my gosh. Amorous, thank you so much for the resubscription. Thank you so much for the 2 months. I really appreciate the support. God, we were talking about horror games, and now we're talking about booba. What a crazy time.
I mean, there is a lot of booba in horror.
I mean, you're right.
Technically, you could kind of make a segue, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see that. I could definitely see people, you know, being excited by the booba. And I am a people pleaser, but I also want to have fun. Both are fun for me, you know. Mm-hmm. There's also some bulge in horror. I mean, you're not wrong. Mm-hmm. You're not wrong.
Very true.
Anime logic working into the stream. Listen, like I said, I want people to have fun. My chat reached this sub goal. It wasn't me. It was you guys that made it happen. I want to make sure I'm doing right by you. I want to make sure you guys are having fun and that we're all having fun together, because that's what matters at the end of the day. And I'm having a blast with you, Ramaea.
I'm having a good time, and your chat is all fun.
Well,
chaotic.
Chaotic is definitely the right word. Considering what we started out the night with, it was definitely a little bit messy, to say the least.
Yeah.
Hey, Konzetsu, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Cup of Dusk.
Listen, all those biddies can just pay for some air fresheners. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, we can get some air fresheners in here. Oh, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. It looks like Booba is winning, though. Bulge did put up a good fight, but Booba is winning by twice as much right now.
Yeah. People are like, we want the Booba.
People want the, it's all right, so it's really funny. I got a funny story. Okay, so Booba did win. So Booba wins.
Hooray for Booba.
Hooray for Booba. So funny story. Back before I had my re-debut, back before I had the barista outfit all lined up and everything. Hey, Chess, thank you so much for the follow. Right before I had all that, I did one of those pit crew things. You know pit crew? Yeah?
Yes.
So one of them was only female characters, or female presenting characters, I should say, or female identifying, however the proper phrasing is for that, because I mix it up all the time and I apologize. So I did it because the trend was, what would your VTuber character look like if they were forced to be female presenting or female identifying or whatever? And I was like, okay, cool, let's do it. So I did it, and I thought it turned out great. I thought it was super cute. My community immediately decided that if I ever did something like this, I had to have like a gigantic chest. Like it wasn't an option for me anymore. It was determined by gyromancy. It was foretold by gyromancy.
They're just like G cups, or we're out of the cafe.
No, they were like H cups. They went hard. They were like H cups and thighs and ass, and they were like, we want everything. I was like, damn.
They're like, you will be the thickest bunny girl.
Listen, I'm not complaining. If people are having fun, I also enjoy the different body types. I'm a fan of people being who they are, whether it be big, small, fat, skinny, muscular, pudgy, whatever you want to call it. We love every different type of body type here. Genders, we love body types, we love skin tones and races, including different like fantasy races, so dragons to goblins to actual like anthropomorphized people like Papa Mutt. Great person. Love him. We're all about that.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Wonderful accepting cafe.
Like I said, that's the big point. We want to make sure that people feel comfortable. We want to make sure that people feel like they can be themselves here. And I do stress this often. It's not a safe place because some of the topics we bring up obviously can be a little bit more triggering and harmful to people that aren't prepared for those types of things. But you'll never be judged for who you are or what you like while you're here. And if you are, then we're going to fucking beat the shit out of the person that judged you. I swear to God. Hear me, chat? Yeah, Ramaea is going to beat the shit out of you.
I can do it. I can be a strong dragon. I can kick your ass.
She totally can. You better watch out, chat.
Become your new bouncer.
You'll be the new bouncer. we do actually have a bouncer. Funny enough. Well, kinda. It's more like they keep like the riffraff out. Do you know Crimbo?
Yes.
So
I have seen him. Mm-hmm.
So Crimbo agreed that if I did the the odd favor for him occasionally, that he would keep the riffraff out, and because I can't really, or I couldn't at the time. I guess I might be able to pay him now, but I don't mind doing favors for him. But he promised to keep the riffraff off, So
Nice. It's always good to have a nice arrangement.
oh yes, most definitely. Now we've been going for about 2 hours now. How you feeling? You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah. Okay.
How are you feeling?
I'm doing okay. I think we can go for a little bit longer. How you guys doing tonight? How's everybody doing out there in chat? We appreciate you all being here. Hello, Torna. Hello, Solid Viper.
Hello.
I know I missed probably a couple names that followed. So if you followed, or if it's your first time here and you guys are just vibing, welcome into the cafe. We're happy to have you. Thank you for being here. And Ramaea, thank you so much for being. I keep wanting to say Ramaea.
I know. It's okay. The way my name is spelt, I know technically Ramaea seems more like it should be. I feel like one of those people who's just like, I'm gonna spell like crystal with a K instead.
Oh no.
But like, I understand what people are. Ramaea is how I pronounce it, but yeah, I've heard Ramaea, Ramaea. I've had people shorten it to like everything. Yeah, Tibby does Ramaea, and then so many people who hear Tibby talk to me, they're like, "Oh, Tibby is Ram's best friend, so Tibby obviously knows how to pronounce her name." Which I think one of the funniest ones was, I think it might have been Cece, who like, there was a collab and it was just like, and I was like, I introduced myself and I'm like, "Hi, I'm Ramaea," to the other person, and he was like, "What?" What?
So I got that when you first came in, because I've been calling you Ramaea for almost a year.
I don't bother correcting people because it always feels really awkward.
No, definitely.
I just accept it.
Definitely correct us. Listen, I want to make sure I get your name right, just in the same way that we get pronouns right, we get sexuality right, we get boundaries right. We want to make sure that we get names right because, respect. It's very important.
Yeah.
So Ramaea.
Yes.
Ramaea. You hear that, chat? Ramaea.
Mm-hmm.
Also, hi, people. Dragon and Fennec. Yeah, okay. Hello, Salty Frog. Ram. Is that one of your nicknames? Ram?
Yeah, I've had Ram, Rammy, Rambone for some odd reason.
Rambone.
For someone was just keeps going like Ramona.
Ramona.
Essentially, if Rama, essentially, as long as there's an RAM, anything after that, people just do whatever.
Oh, I got you.
And that's one of the reasons I also don't correct, is people use so many different things that I just like nod and I'm like, yeah.
When I hear
as long as there's a Ram in the front, I'm like, that's me.
I feel that. That's why like I don't introduce myself as like when I do the whole like, my name is Roy Zoga. I'm like, just call me Roy.
Right.
I'll put the emphasis on the Roy Zoga, and then just you drop off the last bits because the Zoga gets butchered all the fucking time. So I'm just call me Roy. Please just call me Roy. Please. I would take the Roy name if I could, but I can't.
Understandable. It's fun to say your name with a rolled R.
Oh,
right.
Thank you. I don't have many guests that can roll their R's. So when I have people that can roll their R's, it makes me really happy because I think it's a nice sound,
It's fun.
You can make purring noises with it,
I can roll my R's, but I cannot figure out how to purr.
Oh, okay. So here, let me get in a position. Let me shake it all out. Here we go. All right. So in the same way that you would go like like that, you slow it down slightly. So it's and then you push air from the back of your throat to add the emphasis to it. So putting that all together, it goes.
Okay.
Did that come through the mic? I have no idea if it did.
It did.
Okay. Let's just make it sure.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, right idea, so slow it down. There you go. Now less voice. Good, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so you got the...
Okay, all right.
You know? There you go. Add that skill to your repertoire. You never know when you're going to want to be able to purr. It's a very important skill. And did you know that bunnies actually purr?
I did not.
Bunnies purr when they're happy.
Is that what happens when people go and pet your ears?
It's one of the things, but bunnies are actually very much like cats. They purr when they are either happy, well, mostly happy, because they do other things when they're nervous, but cats purring can also mean that they're nervous.
That makes sense.
Yeah, you never know when a cat's gonna, jump. Or something. I tried to make that sound way more ominous than it actually did. I said jump, and I'm like, I guess that wasn't really the payoff. Yeah, yes, pounce. There we go. Oh my god.
The more aggressive form of jumping.
Yes, that is exactly what I was going for. I wonder what other lessons are taught here. I mean, during the After Dark time, I'm usually the one learning. This place has been open for a little under 4 months, and I've been learning so much, not only about, sexuality and gender identity and BDSM kink lifestyle, but I've been learning more about myself. And that is the ultimate thing, But it's also great because we get to have, people that are, identify as asexual get to talk about their own experiences. Because I've met a number of asexual people that are interested in sexual related things. They just don't pursue them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, what spectrum you fall under, but I always find it very interesting when people explain their journeys, where they come from, how they identify, like things like that.
Yeah, so I had an interesting journey because at first, it took me a while to realize I was ace.
Mm-hmm.
I realized that romantically, I can like guys or girls or non-binary people. I realized that much earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd be sitting there going all right, we got this. We can be sexy. We're into sexy things.
Mm-hmm.
I can look at things on the internet. Slightly not safe for work, but I can have a fun time.
I understand.
But when other people are involved, I'm just not gonna go. And I don't really look at when someone's like, oh my god, I want to fuck that person, when they see someone and they're like, I'm horny, I want to go home with them, I don't understand that sort of connection-y feeling where you see someone and you're like, ah yes, I'm feeling it. But I went down a rabbit hole trying to figure out what I was I've
rabbit hole, you say?
Yes, down a rabbit hole.
I see what you did there.
I've never been a sex repulsed asexual.
Mm-hmm.
So I went through many corners of the internet trying. I'm am I just really fucking kinky? Do I just have a really specific thing I'm into? So I went through all these rabbit holes, all these things, trying to figure out what am I into, to the point of where there was one person, one of my coworkers, I literally fixed her sex life with her boyfriend. She's coming to me for sex advice, and I'm just yeah, no, I've never had sex with someone because I have not wanted to, but I'm just yeah, just dish it out the sex advice. And I'll joke about being a monster fucker because aesthetically I'm yes, but
yes.
I think two of the funniest moments I ever had with being asexual is one was this guy, me and my friend were eating somewhere and this person walked by, and I think they're the most attractive person I've ever seen in my life, and I was holy shit, did you see him? He's hot. Holy shit, did you see how hot that person was? She choked on her potato.
Oh my god.
I had to give her the Heimlich maneuver. She was so surprised that I was just holy shit, that person's hot, that she choked, and she could have fucking died. And I was just are you kidding me? And at one point when I was living in Japan, I told this story to some other people there, and they're I was like, can you believe it? And they're holy shit, I can't believe it. And I'm I know, right? She choked, and they're no,
no, you
someone that hot. And they're just how hot was this person? I need a picture. Oh my god, I can't even. And I was just sitting there, and I was
Oh no. Now,
So yeah, like you go.
All right, so you've described a couple things, and I've heard a term, and I wanted to know if you identify with this term as well. Because like a lot of sexualities, asexuality is an umbrella term that catches a lot of different forms of asexuality. Like there's stemming paths from it. Now, would you consider yourself a gray sexual or a gray asexual?
I've thought about it, and I've also like thought about like the demi label too, but I've realized going with people who are very good at being, as soon as I'm just like, yeah, and I'm not into it, I'm sorry, like we'll stop. It's that I'm not sure if I'm ever going, like, there's nothing that makes, like, I don't really want to have sex.
No, listen, I totally understand.
So, yeah.
I was just curious because I knew the title.
Yeah, if it was gray, it would be really close to the end of like almost pure black. So yeah, it does make like relationships or anything with people like really awkward. That is one of the things where one of the things I explore most in, say, like fiction or image or whatever is like BDSM type stuff, because one of the things I like about that is there are rules, there are like things that are determined, there are like yes, no, maybe, or like red, yellow, green, or whatever your safe words are. So it's very like, I know in my heart that I'm probably going to be like, all right, this has to end, sorry, but I keep being like, maybe this time, maybe. But like, I'm like 99% comfortable with being super asexual now, but there have definitely been a lot of times in my life where it's been like really depressing. Because it's really hard to get into relationships, or because sex is something a lot of people want to have.
Yeah.
And it's not just even like a physical, like, I want to fuck someone. It's like the intimacy of sleeping with someone is something they want with their partner.
Yeah, I mean, sex is a, like, obviously people do it for very different reasons depending on the person, but I agree that in relationships, I think it is something that people generally want. However, it's not always the most important thing. And obviously we see it through, people like you, we see it through people that are asexual, and sometimes we see it through people that are just content with who they are. And it's funny because you're talking about the BDSM aspect of it, if you're okay if I pivot a little bit.
Oh yeah.
So there's a person that I actually had here in the cafe by the name of Secret Subject. She is also asexual, but she also talks very heavily about being a dom in the BDSM sense. And she has I think she came out with like there was like a twit longer that was kind of explaining the whole process of it. So I mean, I'm sure I'm preaching to the choir, but I know it exists. I know that type of relationship, or that type of setup, or that type of partnership between people does exist. It does work. Secret Subject is my perfect example of that sort of thing. So I know what you mean when you talk about that in terms of BDSM.
Yeah, it's a lot, because the thing is, like, people who engage in BDSM relationships, first off, one thing I found is people in the BDSM community, they talk a lot more about boundaries.
Yes.
And what are you comfortable with? What are you not comfortable with? This is how, like, and they're very, if it needs to stop, it'll stop.
Yes.
Whereas, like, a lot of people outside of that, there's a lot of things where it's like, if you're like, okay, never mind, it's like, oh, you're blue balling, oh, don't actually want to, or like all pouty and sad and like try to make you feel like shit for saying no.
Yeah.
And like there are people like that exist everywhere, but like I find less of that type of thing in the BDSM community because it's all on the table ahead of time.
Yes.
So if people are not okay with the fact that you're like, yeah, probably no follow through, sorry.
Yeah.
That like when you put that on the table, they go, okay, you're telling the truth. Can I deal with this? Can I not? And it's like right out the gate.
Yeah. No, I totally get you, and it's honestly why I am very like, hey, what are your comfort levels? Like whenever I have people come on, I'm asking always beforehand, like what are you comfortable with? What can we talk about? What can we delve into? What can we joke about? And that came on because of people that are very active in the BDSM community doing it with me. So I was like, this is common practice. This is respect. And I mean, boundaries should already be a thing, but even more so with this sort of thing with BDSM, with sex, with things like that. I think it's very important that you establish boundaries early so you don't step on any toes. And even if you do step on toes, because it happens, you know, sometimes there's like a boundary that you're kind of playing with, that you acknowledge it, you apologize, and you move on.
Yes.
You know?
So I'm also going to hydrate with that redeem.
That sounds like a good idea to me. Chat, if you've not already, remember to stretch and hydrate, because we're talking about some very spicy topics now.
Also, a quick side note. The amount of asexual people I know who are monster fuckers, or who will be like, I'm into like monster fuckers. You show them that alien, and they're like, what that xenomorph do?
Yeah.
Like, though some of the best, like, most, I don't know, like, I'm trying to sexy. Some of the most like seductively drawn monsters things I've ever seen are by asexuals.
Do you think that actually comes from the fact that it's fantasy? I
think so.
Because it's not real, so they don't have to confront that aspect of it. They can just imagine things, and the imagination is strong.
It's a safe place to like explore different shit.
I totally understand that. I mean, I'm with you. I'm a monster fucker too. I did the monster tier list with Poppy like last week. We loved it. That was amazing.
Oh, that sounds fun. It
was a lot of fun because there's the are you familiar with the Monster Girl Encyclopedia?
Yes.
Yeah. So we went through literally every single entry in that and put it on a tier list. We had to start rushing towards the end because we were going for like 3.5 hours, and we didn't realize it was that long. We're like, oh, it'll be like maybe like
too much fun.
Dude, well, we thought it would be like 30 or 40, and it was like, I think it was triple digits. I'm fairly certain it was triple digits.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it was a lot. To be fair, some of them were definitely like, why do you exist? Like, I think one of them was an egg, like an opened egg. So it was like the yolk.
That's really weird.
Yeah, again, not kink shaming, not anything like that, but like an egg. Didn't quite get it. Favorite monster though? That's a good question.
I'm just imagining how they break their eggs when they're making omelets now.
Oh no! Oh my goodness! All right, listen. What is your favorite monster? I will try and think of mine. I feel like I'm gonna be pretty vanilla with this, which is unfortunate. Because I unfortunately have like double answers, and it doesn't have to be monster girl. It could just be monster. So I usually go with I think slimes are always top tier.
Ooh, slimes are good.
Because they do everything. Literally, they do everything. However, I am also very partial to succubi, incubi, and like that level of demon. I love the whole like corruption aspect and playing with your fantasies and like tapping into your like deepest desires type thing. And gender doesn't fucking matter to me. So that's why I say succubi, incubi, literally whatever. Thanks for buying a cup. An anonymous gifter, thank you so much for gifting us up to Dragon Titties. We do love
Thank you for gifting us up to Dragon Titties. Yay, gift subs.
We love Dragon Titties here. Respectfully. Respectfully. Oh my goodness. But what about you? What are some of your favorite monsters?
Werewolves.
Werewolves. Ooh.
I did a D&D game where we were so mad at the DM because they wouldn't let any of our characters seduce any of the werewolves, but also the chat name that we had for the D&D group was Homies We Are Werewolf Fuckers.
I like that answer. I do. So yeah, and
werewolves are a big one.
I feel like werewolves are starting to come back like a little bit. People are going like, ooh. And all right, listen, I love this person. I love this content creator. I respect them greatly. I feel like part of that is also because of a certain pup that is buff.
Yes. I love Buff Pup, and I also adore the fact how many people were like just looked at the furry version of the model and they're just like,
yes. Oh my god, I love it because so many people are like, I'm not a furry, but and I'm like, yes, you are a furry, but who cares?
It's okay, you can admit it.
Yeah,
you can admit it. Like
who cares?
Buff Pup.
Respectfully, Buff Pup, thank you for all you've done for the community and bringing people into their out of their shells as monster enjoyers. I will be respectful when speaking of you because I don't know you that well.
Yeah, no, she's so fun. I fucking love her.
She's great people. I love watching her content.
Yeah. What else? So, other things are kind of, I'm not like, this is a weird one because it really depends on kind of how it do, but Eldritch Abominations.
Oh, wait, all right. How much of an Eldritch Abomination? Are we talking like Mind Flayer? Or are we talking just like something that you can't fathom?
More corporeal, so closer to Mind Flayer.
Okay.
Like, it's, if you can't really comprehend it, it can't really, like, you can't really fuck it.
I mean, you could.
Maybe you could, but I think at that point you wouldn't realize it because your mind is gone.
That's true. The reason I ask that is because, like, when I think Eldritch, I generally think tentacles and, like, stuff with your brain.
Yeah.
And I'm in for that.
Just like, hey, Cthulhu, how it do?
Yes, exactly. Oh my god. Liz, I just wanted to make sure. You know, I was just figuring it out as we go. Yeah.
The basic bitch in me is just like vampires.
It's not a bad one. Like I feel that from like the succubi incubi aspect because
it's one of those ones.
Go ahead.
Where you're like, I'm a vanilla monster fucker when you say that one.
I think the funny thing, and anybody that's played D&D, especially Curse of Strahd, or that watches Critical Role, especially Campaign 1 with the Briarwoods, or has seen The Legend of Vox Machina, the Briarwoods again, you're gay or straight or whatever, you're bi or pan for the Briarwoods, especially Silas. And it's weird because looking at Silas, it's like it's like he's already hot, but then like the vampire aspect just makes it better. You know? Like something about the danger of it, the mystique, the cloaks. I'm with you. And the biting. The biting's good.
Oh yeah, the biting on the teeth. Oh my god. So this is gonna be very specific. Or I don't know if you've read or watched because it's I think it would be like episode like around the 800s, but One Piece, there's a character, he's like General Kataguri or something, and he takes his scarf off, and it's just like full fang mouth, like full sharp over top and bottom teeth thing, and I'm just like, hello, my type.
Oh, so you like biting? Okay. All right, we're getting somewhere. I understand now the interest in werewolves and the interest in vampires. It's all starting. Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
I like some fangs, some teeth.
The fangs.
You know?
Or Ramaea. Ramaea's fangs. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. I've not seen that far into One Piece though. I stopped around Fishman Island because I took a very long break from One Piece, and then I was like, all right, cool. I stopped when the time skip started. And I came back and watched Fishman Island, and I hated Fishman Island so much.
That's honestly when I dropped it, because like I was doing it week to week when it was like coming out for Fishman Island, and Fishman Island, it's boring as shit.
However, I was so
reading it. Just blitz it.
Yeah.
Blitz the manga. Don't even watch the anime for it. Just get through.
Oh no, I'm done. I'm done with Fishman Island. I finished it, but because I finished it, I was like, I'm drained. So I haven't watched One Piece in a solid like 5 or 6 years because of that. But that's like, fair. Oh my god, I was so mad, literally just because I'm like, cool, we just got all these great power up arcs. You know, we had the stuff with Ace, we had the stuff with Blackbeard and Whitebeard, and like I'm like, damn, we had all these great arcs, these great training arcs, like all this great awesome shit, and then they immediately go to a place where none of them can do anything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? Like, I don't know what Oda was thinking writing Fishman Island. I really don't. Like, the pacing is so fucking bad, and it makes me so mad.
It's painful. Like, it's so painful. And, like, also, because I just early April, I was like, I heard some spoilers for some of the current chapters of One Piece, and I was just like, holy shit, Oda's a genius, so I decided to hop back into it. And I read it up to, like, and so I think I'm on, like, chapter 905 right now. But, like, Fishman Island was just as painful as when I remember it. And Dressrosa, I'm really glad I got to just blitz it reading it, because that was one of the arcs where everyone's like, Oda really kind of... He took too long exploring every single potential thing he wanted to for that arc.
I gotcha.
And then the next one's phenomenal.
Okay.
But Dressrosa was a little...
I know, is Don Flamingo Dressrosa?
Yes.
Okay. Because I do remember hearing people talk about that.
Flamingo's Dressrosa.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because there's just a bunch of things that he did not need to spend as much time exploring as he did. So if I was reading that week to week, I would have killed someone.
I totally understand. So I will say what I did like about Fishman Island, though. I liked that Arlong was there. Because I was like, oh, cool. We get more, like, closed world building. Because, like, it was great during Impel Down. Like, we got to see Crocodile and Tubon Clay and Buggy. Hey, Mellow Bun! Welcome in, Raiders! We're talking about One Piece and monster fucking at the same time.
I segued from monster fucking to One Piece, because this is who I am.
We'll probably work our way back into monster fucking, I promise. But welcome in, Raiders! My name is Roy Zoga. Roll that R as always. Welcome to the Cup of Dusk, where tonight I'm joined by the amazing... potentially divine, but definitely magical, Ramaea! I had to stop myself. I wanted to say divine, but I was like, wait, it's not confirmed that she's a god yet. It's just that she's definitely magical and almost godly. Yes. Yes.
I just kind of took offerings from people who called me a deity.
Yes.
Because I was like, I won't say no if you're adding to my horde.
Perfect. But welcome in, everybody. We're talking about One Piece now. But yeah, I like the closed world building that One Piece does sometimes, where they're just like, hey, remember this character you saw like however many episodes or chapters ago? Here they are again. Like the kid that Luffy met in like right in the beginning showed up again. Yes. I was so happy just to see him.
Also, like when Brook was introduced.
Yes.
The Laboon stuff. I lost my mind when that first happened.
Oh, it's just there was the first like 400, 500 episodes of One Piece just feel good, except for maybe Skypiea. Skypiea is not great. Skypiea is a little boring, but like the rest of it, so good, good.
I liked Skypiea better reading it. I don't think I could ever watch the anime for it again.
I was watching it, and then my friend was like, just read it, please. And I was like, I'm on it. And then I started reading, and then I stopped reading because I caught up. And then I started watching after that because I just waited so long that there were a lot of episodes out. Oh, my goodness gracious. Now, all right, ultimate last question. I'm going to combine these two.
Okay.
Is there any one character from One Piece that would be at the top of your, like, yes list?
Nami or General Katakuri.
Oh shit! Well, Katakuri you mentioned before, but Nami, yeah.
I love me a headstrong bitch who loves money. Is not ashamed of having her fucking aggressive personality. Nami knows what she wants and she fucking takes it. I love her.
All right.
She is one of my. I adore her. I'm too much like Nico Robin to be.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Yeah. You?
So I'm definitely basic. Because there's a couple characters that are kind of like tied for first. Which is weird, but it's like Luffy, Zoro for the himbo, Sanji. But I also really like Law. Just as a character, I think he's just really fun.
He's such a good character.
He's just fun, you know? But I know those are more basic.
They're good. I actually have a Law figurine.
Oh, do you? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
nice.
his Dressrosa outfit. So he's just completely shirtless, muscles out, just leaning back in his trench coat.
I love it. Absolutely love it. I'm trying to think if there's like if I have like a curveball one. Like you pick like the guy with like the fangs.
Yes.
And I'm like, do I have like a pick like that from One Piece? And God, I don't think I do.
That's fair.
Like, I think the weirdest I would go would be like, God, I'm like not even sure. I'm like thinking about it in my head, and I'm like, maybe, because like I was about to say like crocodile, and I was like, maybe
his
not.
Anime voice.
Yes.
Oh, like just seeing him, it's like okay, and then he talks in the anime, and you're like, sir,
sir,
is that allowed?
But, por favor.
Subbed,
yeah.
Yeah, his Japanese voice is just.
Gosh, that's what I mean though, because like I think about that, I'm like, maybe not. He's kind of fucking crazy. And,
yeah, a little bit.
Little
but
crazy.
doesn't that make it more fun?
I mean, yes. But if I want crazy, I would go with like fun crazy, because Luffy is 100% crazy. And I know Luffy would maybe try and kill me to some aspects, but like at least they'd be fun ways. In the crocodile sense, it'd be like, well, I'm gonna drown you in sand. Goodbye. I'm like, that's not fun.
I'm gonna suck all the water out of your body using my sand,
Yeah.
and you're now a dying husk.
Not fun. Luffy's like, I'm gonna wrap my arms around your neck and squeeze. I'm in. Oh my goodness gracious. Shanks. That's an interesting one. I don't think I'd pick that. I feel like we don't, unless he shows up more later, because I'm still back on Fishman Island.
He does show up. Also, if you love Law and Sanji, you should get back into it, because oh my god, the Sanji arc. But yeah, Shanks, I feel
conflicted.
I feel like Shanks is playing like that 4-dimensional chess.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like if I try, like it's one of those things where like I feel like if you were like, hey, how's it going? Like he would have like 30 moves like I feel like I would be like. There's too much thinking there for me.
Too much thinking.
You cannot relax.
He's like the guy is like, what do you want for dinner? And he already knows that you're gonna say I don't know, and he has the answer for you. And it's the exact thing that you want, even though you say I don't know. The bastard. Yeah, no.
I could never buy him like a surprise gift for an anniversary or something ever, because you'd come home with it, and you'd come home with it and hide it in the closet, and before, like, he wouldn't even look for it. He'd just be sitting there going like, you know, that watch was actually too expensive.
Yeah. Hey, Ryzen Kaito. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Zo. Roll that R as always, and tonight I'm joined by the magical water dragon, Ramaea.
Hello, welcome Raiders.
Hey, that's definitely a Final Fantasy victory if I've ever seen one. Hey, welcome in everybody. Like I said, my name is Roy Zoga. I'm a bunny barista VTuber that specializes in a little bit of voice acting and housing this cafe called the Cup of Dusk. Here I bring in various VTubers around the internet. We talk about different adult-related topics like sexuality, gender identity, BDSM, kink lifestyle, and more. Right now we're talking about monster fucking, and specifically who from One Piece is at the top of our list. So if that sounds like a good time to you, pull up a chair, kick your feet, because it's morphin' time. Oh, that was a that was a spicy one.
That was fun. Yeah, I'm mentally now cycling through all of the One Piece characters in my head.
honestly, I like
Boa Hancock.
Yeah, Boa. I mean, is Boa? I feel like Boa's basic though.
Oh yeah, like just in my heart, I'm just like I want her to kick me in the face, and I'd say thank you.
Oh my god.
That's all I need from her.
Oh my god.
Then I'll move on to my other picks.
Understandable. Honestly understandable. But welcome in, Ryzen Kaito. How was your stream? I hope you had an amazing time. Thank you for bringing all these wonderful people over. I hope we're not a little bit too risque for you. I 100% agree with you on Boa though. Boa's good. Boa definitely good. And thank you for all these follows. Welcome in, people. Hi, Beru. Raleigh is another favorite.
You
Yeah.
could get some.
Yeah, I can see that. I can't even
Okay.
become more messed up. I mean, you say that now. I'm trying to think. I kind of want to go back to the monster one.
I'm down with monsters.
God, because we were talking about eldritch abominations, we're talking about vampires, we're talking about werewolves.
Me, just like everything is either fangs or tentacles.
I mean, both of those
I'm
are
also a
wins.
xenomorph.
I mean, listen.
Dangerous.
If you're not turned on by a xenomorph, you're probably lying to yourself. Come on.
Either that or you will never be a monster fucker.
Yeah.
Like, just anyone that is not like a very basic human normal. I feel you'll never be a monster fucker if you don't like the xenomorph.
Thank you for the applause. We 100% agree and appreciate it. Yes. Yes. God, I'm trying to think of any other like what's a litmus test of monsters? Of like, are you a monster fucker? I think vampires is like the beginning. Like, you know things are bad, and like once you're at xenomorph, it's like you're done. Like if you like xenomorphs to that level, you're done. If you like vampires, you can kind of like you can kind of like swing it, you know? It's like they're people.
I feel like when you're into werewolves is when you finally start admitting you're a monster fucker.
Yeah, it's when you finally start admitting it, and then xenomorphs is your fucking
vampires,
god.
you're just like, oh, it's just someone who happens to have fangs. Like, I just have a little bit of a biting thing, you know? It's not monster fucking. And then by werewolves, you're just like,
yes. A Wendigo. I need to see a picture of like which Wendigo, because my only exposure to Wendigos is Until Dawn.
And those ones are really ugly.
Those
like,
those are just terrifying. Like, not the fun terrifying.
Like, I've seen some versions of Wendigos where I'm kind of like, like just creepy branches on antlers, and just I'm like, there are certain ones where I'm like, okay, all right, I see you.
Yeah, I just need to see a different type than just that, because I know I'm biased from only seeing that.
Wendigo is specific Wendigos only.
Yes. I saw somebody say Minotaur. Good pick. Saw a lot of beef. We like beef.
Yep. Beef is good.
Beef is good. Beef is good. I see orcs. Same answer. Beef is good.
Yep.
Beef is good. Beef is good. I mean, I'm 5'4". Like, I'm gonna be like at least a foot or two shorter than orcs. I'm in. Like, it's not even a question.
I don't think I could do zombies because they'd smell, and I don't like if you have to touch like zombies have the dead flesh.
Yeah.
And there's like the rotting, and like I can barely touch rotting food. So like zombies would be a no-go for me unless they were like some of the magical but yeah, no, zombies are one of the ones where I think I have to say no.
So here's a weird thing. Zombie is also an umbrella, as I found out during the monster tier list that I did with Poppy. In the sense of, thank you for the 50 bits. Where would zombies fall? Oh, that's where you got that from. Zombies is an umbrella term. Have you seen The Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yes.
Sally is considered a zombie.
Oh, okay. So one like Sally, yes, because she's not like there isn't rotting, decaying flesh that I'm touching and smelling.
Yes.
Like, just happens to be undead, I can live with depending on the type of zombie.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about vampires. They're undead. Yeah. Liches, also undead.
Yes.
You know? And then I see an easy one that I'm just gonna throw to you because I think both of us are an immediate yes. Half octopus people.
100% yes.
Yeah, it's like, come on. It's not even close. Of course. The liquor from Resident Evil. Okay.
Yes.
It's a yes, but it's like I'm 100% dying, and it's probably worth it.
I'm dying.
It's
for
probably
that.
worth it. But
yes.
Oh, God. That's like
how I want to go out.
That's a weird, like, I'm okay with this, and it's probably just because of the tongue. You know? It's literally just because of the tongue.
100%. It's just one of those things where it's like, you know what? I'm gonna have to die someday, so may as well go out like that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna say something that's controversial just because I see Evolving Hunger asked, does that include Ursula from The Little Mermaid? I'm gonna say something controversial. And chat, I hope you guys agree with me. And I hope you agree with me, Ramaea. Ursula is the hottest character in The Little Mermaid.
100% yes.
Yes!
100%.
I feel vindicated. I am righteous.
100%.
Oh my gosh. Hey, thank you for the 150 bits. Oh my gosh. Yes. Chat. Yes.
Ursula knows how to treat someone right or wrong.
Or
whatever
wrong.
you're into, whatever she's feeling.
Yes. Which is hot. Yes, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw another one that I'm gonna immediately dip onto because I know the immediate one that I think of that I think is hot. Dualahans were mentioned. You know what Dualahans are, yeah?
Yep.
I think of Celti from Durarara.
Same.
It's not fair. It's literally not fair. Celti is the perfect example because you just take a really hot biker chick in a very tight leather suit or leather biker suit and just rockin' personality, great aesthetic, really hot.
100%. Like Celti, chef's
Oh
kiss.
my goodness, definitely a chef's kiss. Also Shinra, like her husband. Is that her husband? It's been a while since I've watched Durarara.
Yeah, he's the. I'm not into Shinra.
I'm into Shinra. I'll take Shinra, don't worry. Hey, Pig Scout, welcome in.
Pix, hello.
Oh, do you know them?
Yes. Pix is a wonderful friend, a cutie OS, and I also made her play all of Outlast.
Hey.
And she's terrified of horror games. When she played Visage, she freaked out so hard in the basement that she clipped through the floor and went to the kitchen.
Oh my god, yes! I love it. Hey, listen. No, wait. Pig's Cat, it's okay. Pigs, it's okay. Con, it's okay. I got this. Konzetsu, I got this. Trust me. Believe in me. You did it for the content. You did it for the content. And it was probably great content. You fucking did it. I'm proud of you. I don't even know you. I'm proud of you.
There's one clip she posted. Because she had me and Con in the call with her. I laughed so hard. I was crying. Like I was crying. I was laughing so hard. I felt so bad.
I mean,
but yeah,
sometimes it's fun, you know. It's the what's the phrase, Schadenfreude, which is the pleasure in someone else's like shortcomings or whatever. Oh my goodness. Damn, I want to play some more horror games now. I know a new Fatal Frame came out on Steam. I kind of want to play that.
Yes, the Maiden of Blackwater, I think. I really want to play that. There's so many games I want to play. I was looking at that one, I'm like, do I play it for stream or not? And I'm like, I might just play that for myself.
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll see.
I'm interested. Oh, Connor, are you a skeleton?
Yeah, Connor's a horror VTuber.
Yo, I gotta check you out later.
Skelly man.
I actually I like that kind of stuff. I mean, I like Poppy, so it should be obvious that I like horror and skeletons and things like that. Bone Daddy.
Bone Daddy.
Oh.
He has a cover of I think it's the song Come Zone, and instead it's like Bone Zone.
Okay, well now I need to experience this. You know.
To be honest, our skellies are great.
Oh my god, I'm here for it. I'm 100% here for it.
If you like puns.
I like puns.
So many puns.
They might go over my head though. I'm pretty dumb. I'm pretty dumb. Also, bone has two meanings. I hope you guys know. I shouldn't have needed to say that. I don't know why I needed to preface it. I'm just saying. Listen, you stepped into my place of business where we've been talking about monster fucking, and Konzetsu just, bought someone a cup of coffee. Thank you for buying a gift sub. Curious Hero, thank you for buying a gift sub. Or buying a sub yourself. My bad. Oh wait, was it? No, you gifted a sub. I can't even read. I'm so flustered clucked, Clusterfuck.
You're just like all the monster fucking in your head, and then you're like, there's a skeleton in chat, and you're gone.
Yeah, I was just fucking gone. Oh, Konzetsu got the gifted sub from Psychopath. Thank you, Kyle. See, Ramaea got it right. I'm just dumb. Thank you for the 100 bits, Queen Nizara. Yes, you did just stumble into a bunch of chaos. It is.
I stole that brain cell back. I'm sorry.
Is that? Oh, hold on. You know what that calls for? It's time.
Okay.
It's time. That if you're stealing the brain cell, it means it can only mean one thing. Ignore all of what you're saying. It's time. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello. I told you. Oh my goodness gracious. Hello.
Pink friends, let's go.
Oh my goodness. I do love pink. It's my favorite color.
Good. Pink is such a good color.
Yes, yes. But if I have a lack of brain cells, it just means that I'm going pink. That's all.
I'm just gonna touch those ears again.
Just be careful. They're kind of sensitive, okay?
Okay. I'm just sorry. I'm just gonna.
Thank you for the 300 bits. Oh.
Interesting stream, Royzog.
Interesting stream, Royzog coffee. Yes, it is an interesting stream. Those are my ears. Come on.
They're so soft.
Come on.
They're so soft.
Come
They're
on.
so soft.
Okay, that's enough. Please. Okay, thank you.
All right.
Also, we can't do it too much. I need to get some coffee for this person. This person that just paid a bunch of bits and gifted a sub to the Bone Daddy.
Ooh.
I think it was. I think that's who did it. Okay. All right. Listen. Don't worry. I got this. And just. Oh shit. My bad. Sorry. All right. Hold on. I got it. Sorry. All right. Here's the coffee. Here we go. Oh my goodness.
Speaking of, can I get a hot chocolate made with not hot chocolate milk?
Oh my god. Oh my god, that story is gonna haunt me for the rest of my life. I swear to God, yes, absolutely you can. I'll get you the proper hot chocolate. Don't worry.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're safe now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Wait, hold on, I got it. Shh. You're safe now.
Thank you.
Of course. We're happy to have you. Don't worry. We'll take good care of you. That's how that works, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Good.
100%.
I'm just making sure I got it. Why would someone microwave chocolate milk to make hot chocolate and then sell it for $6?
Yeah, I paid for a $6 hot chocolate. And I watched them take a 4-liter jug of chocolate milk out of the fridge to microwave.
Oh my goodness fucking gracious. It kills me that that's even a thing. That even fucking happened.
And of course I had to share that with you because we're in a cafe.
Yes, of
so
course.
Of course, you need to know the sins.
Yes.
You need to know all of the drink sins.
Yes, of course I do, and I appreciate you telling me. And now we get to talk about flooding that place so they can never commit such atrocities again.
Hmm?
Yes.
100%.
Ah, yes.
I'm gonna commit crimes against them.
Ah, yes. Commit, not crimes, but crimes.
Oh, yes. Crimes.
Yes. Did you tell them I used a bunch of cocoa all over the place? Oh my god. Wait, did you?
Shut up!
Wait, the hot cocoa you got from this place?
No, there was a different hot cocoa.
Oh, no.
So, sometimes I just can't drink things.
You know, honestly, in this form, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So, I don't know. I was feeling a little sick. So, like, I was drinking it, and it was, you know, when it hits that point where it's not really hot anymore, and it's almost too cold. So I was just like, I'm gonna chug the rest.
Oh, yeah.
And then my throat decided it didn't want to swallow, and I started coughing.
No!
So across my computer monitor, my keyboard, my mouse, the entire wall, 2 of my walls,
the shotgun.
like a bunch of my keychains.
Yeah,
like,
the shotgun.
It was a chipmunk cheek level of chocolate milk,
no.
and it was just everywhere. I actually had to like wipe off some, because I had some like posters and I had some like commission art on my walls, and I had to like take a little slowly get all the hot chocolate off. And I was in a call with Tibby, and she was laughing her ass off because she's evil.
You know what else is evil? Bringing in a raid during this story. Welcome in, Raiders! Hello, Amphibitoad and Raiders. My name is Roy Zoga. Roll that R as always said. I'm joined by the magical water dragon Ramaea. Oh my god, I remembered. I promise. I cut myself off. Hello. Welcome in, Raiders. Oh no! Don't worry, you're safe. You're safe here. Welcome in, Raiders. Like I said, my name's Roy. I'm a bunny barista VTuber. I specialize in a little bit of voice acting, and I house this place called the Cup of the Cup of Dusk, where I stumble over my words a lot. But also, I bring in various VTubers from the internet. We talk about different adult-related topics like gender, identity, sexuality, BDSM, kink, lifestyle, and more. So if you like talking about that, or you'd like talking about monster fucking, because we definitely were talking about that for a little bit before we started talking about spitting up hot chocolate accidentally, well, pull up a chair, kick up your feet, because it's morphin' time. Oh, we also like Power Rangers. And there's the raid notification, because all my notifications have been delayed this stream, and I don't know why.
Just to add to the chaos, I guess.
It definitely does. Roy, I have to let you know, your voice helps calm me down. Wow. I really appreciate you saying that. Sorry, I had to turn it on there. Sometimes you gotta up the charm. just the bounce nod. No words, you know.
What do you want? I don't know what to say.
What do you want from me? Roy would 100% bang the Power Rangers villains. I mean, yeah, have you seen Astronema and Trakina? What do you mean? You look at them and tell me you wouldn't.
Monster fucking, and which I think also goes into sometimes just not even monster fucking, like villain fucking.
Yes, normalize villain fucking. I'm just saying, okay? Most Power Ranger villains are into vor. And? And? Like I said, we don't kink shame here. Everybody's got their interests. I'm definitely not going to be against what people want and would like. That's a bonus? Yes. See? Yeah, we're in there.
There was a time where I was pretty much where I let people gift 5 subs and I would either vor them or a chat member of their choice.
Oh my god, it's perfect. Oh my god. Which villains though? I just said Astronema from Power Rangers in Space and Trakina from Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. I would debate Mesogog, but I feel like he just wouldn't be that fun. I would debate Lothor, but I know he wouldn't shut the fuck up. And then, unfortunately, a lot of the newer seasons are like dudes in really bulky suits, so it's hard. Let's be honest, Roy would get with Lord Zed. No, so for the same reason I wouldn't get it with a zombie, I'd have a hard time getting with Zed. Because it's muscle. It's exposed muscle. It's gonna
That'd
feel
be really gross.
So like we took the liquor. Remember? So we took the liquor literally just with the tongue. I don't know if I'd be able to do Zed. Rita probably can do. Rita. Oh, Divatox. I'm in. I'll deal with it. She hot. Just saying. You don't know who I'm talking about, do you? No. I'm so sorry. Oh no.
I'm just like, yes.
Oh my gosh.
There are names.
There are definitely names. Listen, at least I didn't bring Super Sentai into this. Then you'd really be lost. Yes.
I have friends who you'd be able to have very long conversations with. For many hours.
Well, if any of those friends are here, just so you guys know, every Sunday we do actually do group watches of Super Sentai. So tomorrow at 10 p.m. CDT, we'll be continuing our group watch of Gekiso Sentai Car Ranger, which was the source material for Power Rangers Turbo. We're about 6 episodes in, so we're still very, very much in the beginning. So if you're interested, come swing on by. ! Discord in chat. Which I think Kyle did already, because he's 5 steps ahead of me most of the time.
Kyle is on the ball this stream.
Kyle, I can't believe you've been here this whole time. We've been going for almost 3 hours, and Kyle's just been like, ready.
Kyle is champion.
Kyle definitely champion. We appreciate you, Kyle. We appreciate you.
We should get some applause for Kyle.
Yeah, can we get some claps in chat for Kyle? Can we get some clapping? Some clap emojis, some cheering emojis, whatever you got. I want to see them. I want to see him. I want to see him, chat. He's a wall. Wall of appreciation for Kyle. There we go. Hell yeah.
I want to see claps. I want to see cheers.
We love our mods, okay? Remember to cherish and respect your mods. Very important.
Mods are the best.
Very important. Very good. Very good.
Streams cannot exist without them.
Exactly. But hey, that being said, we have actually been going for almost 3 hours now.
It's been so fun.
Yes, I was just about to say, you had a good time though. I'm glad you did.
I had such a good time. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Hell yeah. Now, do you have anything big coming up that you maybe want to plug or talk about?
I'm finishing Visage tomorrow. Otherwise, the next big, actual big thing I think I have is June 1st. I will be having a new 3D summer outfit, and it looks really fucking good. Like, Witchadu did such a good job designing it. She also helped design this outfit. But so I'm essentially doing like a big, yay, hot girl summer. No bikini. No outfit on top of the bikini so Twitch doesn't ban me. Bikini can come out when there's water so Twitch doesn't ban me.
I feel that. I feel that. I need a bikini, man. Like, what am I doing? I'm slacking. I am slacking. All right.
Listen, if you can get the one from James, or I can lend you one of mine.
That's right. We were talking about it. For those of you that don't know, I will have some cosplay art coming out soon, both SFW and NSFW variants of me cosplaying two characters, one James from Pokemon, the other Venti from Genshin Impact. So expect that within the next month. By the end of May, we should have that. End of May, beginning of June-ish area. But guys, if you want to check out Ramaea, be sure to type !collab in chat. You'll be able to check out their links to Twitch and Twitter. They're an awesome VTuber. Definitely check them out. Did you finish Paper Mario, or you're still going, right?
I'm still going.
Okay.
I just finished. I'm on Lava Islands. I have a couple more streams of it.
Gotcha. Well, guys, if you like Paper Mario or Visage, as Ramaea mentioned, definitely check them out. You cosplaying as art or model outfits? Cosplaying as art. Model outfits would be a little bit much, but I do have some outfits planned that I need to talk to both my rigger and my model artist about. And I will tease one of them because I think I mentioned it before. One of which I want to be a bunny suit, because I think that would be amazing.
Let's go.
But guys, we're gonna go ahead and raid Poppy because I mentioned Poppy before, and I feel like it only makes sense that we were talking about the Bone Zone. Let me take you guys to the Bone Zone, or at least a Bone Zone that I'm familiar with, since, you know, Konzetsu's not streaming right now, and maybe I can get to know them more later. And everybody else that showed up tonight. Guys, thank you so much. If you guys want to participate in the raid, be sure to use the following raid command. And if you're not a sub, but you still want to participate in the raid, be sure to use the secondary raid command, as Kyle just put. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I will be back sometime next week-ish. New schedule tomorrow with new cafe guests announced, so definitely look forward to it. It's going to be amazing. And thank you all again for being here. Ramaea, especially you. Thank you.
This was so fun. Thank you so much. I had such a good time.
Hell yeah. All right, guys. Be good, be bad. Send the bunnies. Good night, everybody. All right.